Heavy, frantic breaths puncture the silence. Darkness looms around so thick that it almost feels like it would impede movement. A soft female voice whispers the words of a spell shakily before a mote of light illuminates a stone in the palm of her hand. Her face lights up, covered in equal parts dirt and sweat, but also stretched tight with fear and anxiety. Her companion, a young man, leans in close, attempting to cover the light with his body. "What are you doing, Tiawask? They'll see us." His eyes dart back and forth, his breathing quick and shallow. Tiawask stifles a sob. "It doesn't matter anymore, Jarun. Most of them can see in the dark. If we at least have light, maybe we can find our way out before they catch us." The sound of pebbles scattering on the hard floor echoes through the hall, followed by the faint whirring of gears and clanking of metal. "They found us," Jarun hisses through his teeth before turning to flee in the opposite direction. He runs outside of the light radius and smacks hard into a stone wall. Tiawask rushes over and grabs the sleeve of his robe. "We need to calm down. We'll be all right. We just need to think." She grabs a book from a bag slung over her shoulder, still clutching the lit rock tightly in her fist. She flips through it. "How are you doing on spells?" Jarun shakes his head sadly. "I used most of them trying to help the others. A lot of good that did." He blinks quickly, afraid that if his eyes stay shut for too long, the sight of their mangled corpses will haunt his vision. "I have a dagger, but that won't do me a lot of good." Tiawask opens her mouth to reply before freezing in place. Their eyes meet, and she puts a finger to her lips, silencing the conversation. The sound of metal and shifting rocks had stopped. Now, the only sound they could hear was slow footsteps. From the sound of it, hard leather soles with metal plates, similar to the boots of the Hell Knights. Tiawask quickly ushers Jarun into a nearby alcove before covering the lit stone with her cloak. With the other hand, she covers her mouth, desperately trying to staunch the sound of her heavy breaths. Her eyes are as round as gold coins, trying to acclimate to the impenetrable darkness. She can see nothing, not even Jarun, whose face is less than 2 feet from hers. They huddle together in silence. The heavy steps continue closer, one, then the other, deliberate, calculated, getting louder and louder before suddenly stopping. From the darkness, a chill, venomous voice. "Well, well, well. What do we have here?" Welcome back to Trial by Spire, a mildly heroic adventure through the Emerald Spire Super Dungeon. When we last left off, our party had gone through a little opening encounter, saved some people from bandits, had a run-in with the Hell Knights, and then made their way to Fort Inevitable, where ultimately they found themselves at the house of Abernard Royst, a wizard, mage, without a tower, in the fort. He quickly gave them a quest to go to the infamous Emerald Spire, an ominous structure outside of the fort, about 5 miles in the Echo Wood. You found a nearby inn, stayed the night. The next morning, you gathered together and made your way to this ominous structure. As you approached, you found a path that led up the cliff to what appeared to be an entrance. And as you made your way up, you found that the darkness began to grow close around you, and you lit torches to try to light the way, and found that even torches were not very strong with this darkness. They only lit a radius of 5 feet around you. Rounding the corner, Arashk and Cabbage noticed there was a goblin dog and a goblin standing guard at the entrance, and the fight ensued. And from that point, you are slowly making your way into this structure, still surrounded by this heavy darkness. Where we left off last was the Goblin Commando had moved up to a door, opened it, yelled something inside. You had heard some commotion in the inside, and we had left off there with Schnee being the last to act. So we will go ahead and jump back into combat, back into our initiative order, with Leng acting first.
Who was first?
Leng. Leng was first.
Leng's first? Okie dokie. I can't see. I don't see nothing.
You're fine.
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, you want to hold your turn?
Yeah, because I can't see nothing.
Okay. After Leng, who is holding his turn, we come to Barney and Cabbage.
So Cabbage can see only one enemy at this point. There's only the one target, right?
So it would seem, yes.
Okay. So he will continue his command to attack. We'll move him over there. And with that... Okay, that's unfortunate. So he can see, and he'll do one attack against the singular goblin that it can see. He'll try to bite it.
Okay.
So that is a 19.
That will hit.
4 points of damage.
All right, that is enough to put that goblin down.
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't think he had been damaged.
He had 2 hit points left.
Yeah, he had retreated.
And then Barney, I gotta remember how to do the thing now. There we go. Barney will move up here. And so he can see the door icon on the screen. Does that mean he can see the door?
Yes, you can see that there is an open door, but you can't see inside the room.
Okay. So he wants to cast a spell. And I can put it... So this will go up in Roll20, but he's going to cast Open Close to close the door.
Your Artificer has spellcasting?
My gnome has spellcasting.
Oh, like a spell-like ability?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, that's...
So gnomes normally get... I don't know what their normal spell-like abilities are, but I took utilitarian magic as an alternate racial trait, and it replaces the gnome's normal spellcasting with just other spells. So I can do Mage Hand once per day, Open Close once per day, Prestidigitation once per day, and Unseen Servant once per day.
Okay. Interesting.
That's just a gnome thing.
that's cool.
You want to close the door?
Yeah, he heard the door open, so he's assuming that it's better if we just close the door again. So he's going to do that, because he can't see.
Okay.
He doesn't know what's behind it.
So you close the door.
And that's his turn.
That's your turn? Okay. Next, after Barney and Cabbage, we have Arashk.
I am going to move up 30 feet and see what I see, which is a whole lot of nothing. Is that right?
Yep. Whole lot of nothing.
He'll let them know that he doesn't see anything else in that room, and I'll take a second move action to go a bit further in.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. So Arashk uses his standard and move to move twice. After Arashk, it would have been the Commando's turn, but he's dead. So...
I think I'd go ahead and take my turn to just follow him.
Okay. All right. So you're just going to follow Arashk. Go ahead.
Yep.
I'll move you in the initiative to go after him. Do you want to just move once?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see anything further than the guy in front of me, so I'm not gonna move past him.
And the flame boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine he's just whipping his hair through the air as he walks, like 80s rock metal style.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how he generates light.
You're a bird with hair? Oh, you're talking about Arashk's hair.
No, I'm talking about Rosh.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's got like the long fire hair, so he's just like whipping it around 80s style as he walks.
I actually did some research on that to see if people would count the ifrit's hair as a torch, and the general consensus is that their hair does not emit light. But most of the people I saw were like, I'd allow it to, give off like maybe a small area of light, and they're like, I just wouldn't let you set things on fire with it. It's purely like just for light purposes.
A candle illuminates a 5-foot sphere of dim light.
Yeah, that's what I think I'll do.
I like to think of that as like it is glowing a little, but yeah, no, I don't think it raw actually does, but
yeah,
I don't know.
So for Arashk, as you step into this area, you see that this is a large foyer that seems to have been maybe the main tower entrance, but the grand doorway leading outside is now a broken mass of glass rubble. Crumbling archways lead to the north and south. So the grand entrance would be to your north, up above, and you can see that all of this is just like rubble and broken down, and the entrance is now covered with rubble. You wouldn't have been able to come through that area. All right, so we will come to these guys. So this person's going to step up and open the door.
Huh?
And
They have bested us.
They're at my back. Whoever they are, I still can't see them.
yeah, and they're going to...
No.
I think that was their turn. Yeah, because they had to move action up and then move action open the door. So that was their turn.
They could draw a weapon as they moved.
They would have already had their weapon out because they
Fine
had
then.
been warned.
Be that way.
So next
No.
up is Schnee. Schnee, basically all of your friends have abandoned you.
Well, I got Barney next to me.
How can you be sure? He's so small.
Well, I can see him a little bit. Well done, gents. Let's keep it up. And he will sheath his sword. He will pick up the torch as a move action for the adjacent square. And then he will 5-foot step up into said adjacent square.
Okay, so you have the torch now again.
Yes, so it's in my main hand still with my buckler in the offhand.
Okay, all right. After Schnee, we come back to Barney and Cabbage.
Barney, well, he knows the door opened, but he can't see anything into it, so he is going to order Cabbage forward. Cabbage knows where to go, but so it takes a 5-foot step to get up there, and actually Barney can see the enemy too now. So Cabbage will do a full attack on the one that he can see, so that'll be a 17,
That will hit.
a 9, which I assume will miss,
That will miss.
and then another 17.
Those will both hit.
So all together, 9 points of damage.
I still can't see them.
Ouch.
And then Barney is going to step up a little bit, and he can't really do a whole lot. So he'll just end his turn there.
After Barney and Cabbage, we have Arashk.
Will move 15 feet there until he sees a goblin. And then, yeah, he's going to spend a swift action, to activate that new ability we talked about, Fission and Fusion, to split one of his bombs into 2 less powerful bombs, and then we'll use his standard action to throw it at that guy. So the damage on this is not going to be right, but I'll re-roll the damage.
Okay, I guess you... Okay.
It's firing into melee, so -4, and it also has soft cover, so minus whatever that is.
Yeah, so 15 against its touch AC plus 4.
Yep.
That is a miss.
Against his touch AC?
Yes. Against his touch AC plus 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goblins are pretty dexterous.
Oh, wait. You said 15.
Yep.
Because he's firing into melee.
Yes, -4. Okay. Yes, that is correct. It's a miss.
Yeah, so it was a 19, but it -4
Right.
makes it a 15.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you throw the bomb and it misses, but do we get
Nope.
the miss?
Nope.
No
'cause it's a
splash.
fission bomb.
It's a smaller bomb.
Oh, so there's no splash on it.
Nope.
It's not powerful enough for splash.
Okay. All right, so that was a new ability that the Demolition is playtesting out with Jason's homebrew Artificer archetype. So Arash throws the bomb and it misses, and because it had been split, it no longer does splash damage, so it's just a miss.
Yeah, at this level, I can split the bombs for reduced power. They use D4s instead of D6s, and they don't do splash damage.
Correct.
The other thing to note is that a fission bomb lasts up to 1 minute before it goes inert. Normally, a bomb goes inert on the same round it's made. So you can make a fission bomb and you don't have to worry about having to throw it immediately.
But that combat, you should probably toss it.
Yeah.
Okay, so after Arashk, we have Leng.
He's just gonna 5-foot step up.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn because he still can't see anything really.
Okay. So after Leng, we come to the Commando's turn, who has a horse chopper in hand.
So he'll attack Leng.
No, he's going to attack the dinosaur. So with his horse
Might have to
chopper,
bring him back.
that will be a 17.
That will miss.
All right, so that's a miss. And then that goblin is going to step back. After the goblin, we come to the other occupant of this room.
Oh no.
Who's going to step up and do a bite attack on Cabbage. So this will be a 13, so that's going to miss. And after the Goblin Dog, we come to Schnee.
He will. I guess he'll do a full move action, but I'm just gonna move over just so I can see. I can't see. I can.
Well,
there is no available squares.
Yeah, there's a bit of a bottleneck right here. So I'll work on killing the dinosaur, and then that'll allow somebody else to step up and get killed.
Perfect.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Snee will move up, and I can help shed some light, but I'm no good back here. And I guess he will. Sure. I got nothing, so I'll just skip. I can't. I'm ready in action to hit it with my torch in hand.
You could throw the torch into the room, maybe, so you can see a little bit better.
Yeah, and then I can't see.
That's true. All right, so after Schnee's turn, we come to Barney and Cabbage.
So with the 2 attacks that came at Cabbage, Barney can see that there are multiple combatants in the room, and he knows that Cabbage is wounded because some of the springs flew off when he took a couple of those other hits. So he will say, Cabbage, you've done good. Now get back. And I'm going to try this. I'm probably going to fail. I don't know if you need a trick to tell an animal companion to stop attacking. I assume there's a trick for that. Cabbage doesn't know it, so I have to push him to try to do that. So I'm going to roll... It's +4 to this because of the link. So because the animal companions with the link, you get a +4 on checks regarding the animal companion. So rolled a 13 plus my check gets me a total of a 21. The link gets to a 25, and I think when I just looked it up, pushing an animal is a DC 25.
Ooh.
So Cabbage is going to withdraw for a little bit back to here.
Okay. So is that a full withdraw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to full withdraw back so that he doesn't get hit by 2 lucky natural 19s like last session. And that'll be my turn.
I'll remind you, don't call my natural 19s lucky when your monk on his very first 2 rolls rolled 2 natural 20s. I want to talk about it.
But I only care about the rolls that were against me.
Wow.
All right, so does Barney want to do anything with his turn?
It's a move action to push, and he doesn't really have anything as a standard action, so...
You could 5-foot step back where Cabbage was.
I don't think I want to do that.
Just squeeze in between Leng and Arashk. Excuse me,
Nope.
pardon me, coming through. All right, so after Barney and Cabbage, we come to Arashk.
He's going to use a real bomb to try to hit there. I think I have the angle from the corner shot. All right, here I go. And he'll take an aim. Everything's going to be right on this one. So 9 against touch AC on the dog.
That is a miss.
Okay, so then we will roll. We'll start with the D8. The 1 will be the square right in front of me.
Okay.
And then technically I could still have wildly chucked it wrong into another part of the room, I guess.
Well, it may have
So-
just like impacted off of the dog and didn't detonate or something. All right, so roll your D8.
Yep, and then we'll go clockwise from there. And on the D8 we have a 7, so it's going to go Yeah, so it's going to hit both of them with splash damage, which will be, in this case, the minimum damage is what they take, yeah? And then they have to roll reflex saves.
Yeah, so 5, but they get a reflex save to reduce it to 2.
Okay, so the commando's reflex is a 21, and the
Passes.
dog's is a natural 1.
Fails.
So the dog fails.
And takes 5, and the commando passes and takes 2.
Okay. All right, so that was Arashk's turn.
That was a standard action. As a move action, he's going to go ahead and load the crossbow.
Okay. All right, after Arash, we come to Leng again.
I still can't see anything.
I'm sure it's fine. You're fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Just swing wildly and see if you hit something.
This
Did I get it?
5-foot step and just go to town, bro.
And then just punch. What's the worst that could happen? It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I don't have any vision, so even if I 5-foot step, I still can't see anything.
You would have 50% miss chances. Yeah.
Just pick a square.
He doesn't even know. Yeah, he'd have to choose a square.
I
and
doesn't
hope
even
that they're
know-
in that
Oh,
one.
he doesn't even see
Yeah.
anything.
No.
Oh.
I see the dead goblin in front of me, and that's it. So he's just going to delay, and he will attack if an enemy moves into this square.
Are you going to delay or ready?
Ready. So I'll ready. If something moves into that square, I attack it. Whoops, I accidentally
Okay.
closed the door.
Ah! Oh, ah!
Oh, stop closing the door.
That's really fun. That's a lot of power.
Well, I can take that power away, so you just better be on your best behavior.
Yes, ma'am.
I can make some of you trusted players, and some of you are going to be just regular players.
Ooh.
What? They actually have that distinction.
Segregation.
Yes. All right. So next up, we come to the Goblin Commando, who's going to, let's see, Arashk can see this, is going to pull out a potion and drink it.
What a coward.
So
Coward.
that's going to be, let me roll. Okay. Alrighty, and the next up is going to be the Goblin Dog, who's going to 5-foot step, and
No, punch it.
yes, your readied action's going to go off Leng.
Bam! Bam! Hit him! Punch him!
Hit him.
Kill him!
Kill him.
Kill him! Knock him dead!
Am I able to do a
No.
full
No, just
round
one attack.
Lame. Leng. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 is going to miss.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm not really sure why I punched.
But that dog steps up and has a whole buffet to choose from. So let's
Nom, nom,
roll
nom.
to see who he attacks.
Arash hit it with a bomb.
I did hit him with fire.
Oops, I rolled that and never said who was who. All right, so I'm going to roll it again. But I'm going to have Leng 1, Barney 2, Arashk 3. So now I'm going to roll my D3. Oops, that's not the right syntax. 2, Barney.
I knew that was going to happen. The one who hasn't done any hostility whatsoever.
You're all gathered there. He doesn't know. All right, so a bite attack on you, Barney, is going to be a 13.
That will miss.
Okay, so he's
That'd been really funny,
unsuccessful.
though, if you rolled it and just whatever number that was. And so 3 will be Arash. 2 will be Arash. 1 also would have been Arash. He's going to attack Arash. I
Yeah.
don't know why I rolled. That'd been funny.
All right, so after the Goblin Dog, we come to Schnee. Schnee, you can finally see.
Schnee! Schnee can see!
I can see, but I can't move. I will switch my torch to my offhand, so I
Okay.
will lose my buckler bonus, but then I will pull back out my sword and wait.
You could do what's the combat maneuver where you can switch places with somebody?
Or he could just ready.
Okay, so you're going to ready in action?
I mean, I didn't know if pulling out my weapon and switching counts as like 2 actions-ish.
Well, no, you're just changing hands, so that's free. And then drawing a weapon is a move action.
Okay. So, I mean, I can't ready an action to move and attack, though.
You can 5-foot step as part of our ready.
Okay. I guess I will, if there's an open space between Barney or Arashk, then I will 5-foot step to that square and try to poke at the dog.
Okay. All right. Sounds
Do you tell
fair.
Barney to move?
No, I keep silent to myself.
Okay.
What are you two? Let's move out of the way.
Okay. Conveniently, we have Barney and Cabbage going next.
So Barney, after having jumped back from that bite, he says, he's kind of, you see his eyes go a little bit bewildered, and he says, "Oh, this could definitely be going better." And then he will 5-foot step out of the way. And he says, "Be my guest, Schnee." He's
Okay,
like, "Oh,
so-
I can't see."
All right, let me take a crack at this.
Sure hope you don't get flanked, Barney.
I will add my favorite enemy on because I did have animals originally.
Okay.
So I get that bonus, and then I will just stab.
Okay.
Anybody got a natural 1?
It's a 12 hit.
A 12 is just going to miss.
I don't think I have. I think that is all my bonuses.
So that includes your favorite enemy.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a solid 10.
Oh,
But it makes it a solid miss.
all right. So Schnee's ready to action goes off. Barney, you still have Cabbage's turn. And your standard.
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything else. There's nothing else that can be done.
Okay. All right. Next up is Arashk.
He's going to delay. Don't worry, Barney, we're not dead yet. And yeah, we'll just wait.
All right. Next, we come to the Goblin Commando, who is going to feel like this is a really bad spot.
For him.
Well, I mean, even if I wanted to get out to open up the combat, you guys are stacked like 2 deep in every direction, basically.
Yep.
It's what you get when you have tight corridors and total darkness.
Yep.
Listen, all I'm going to say is you didn't know that this particular goblin was hostile. All he did was open the door, and you guys just charged in and started killing, so...
Hey, I tried to close it.
Do not blame that on me. I couldn't see anything.
You can blame it on Jason. Iron Fangs got me jaded.
He was just confused because the door closed all by itself, and he didn't know what was going on. And actually what happened was the door opened, his buddy yelled in to say something, and then his buddy just died right in front of him, and then the door shut, so he was confused.
You know what I would do? Is not open that door again.
All right. He's going to move. Well, no, he's going to move action, sheath his horse chopper, and move action, draw out his bow. And that will be his turn. Next up, we come to Leng.
He will try a flurry of blows
I will act after Leng, hopefully.
on the doggy dog.
Okay.
6.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but a 20.
Okay, so what do you roll?
A 20?
And the first one was a 6, so that missed.
Okay, the first one missed, the second one hits.
8 damage.
All right, that's enough to put the dog down. Oops, I shut the door.
And close the door in one fell swoop.
Nice.
Nice. I'll go ahead and take my turn after that.
Okay, let me get this dog to be dead. Okay. All right, so Arash, you're going to act after Leng.
Yep. Well done, Leng. And he'll throw a bomb, the fissioned bomb, at that little guy. So it'll be a D4 instead of a D6.
Okay.
First, does it hit? 22 to hit this time.
Yes, that will hit.
And then it still adds my same bonus, right, Jay? So it's a D4 plus 4.
Yeah, it just lowers the damage die and no splash.
So let's do, I'm just going to roll the D4, add 4 to this.
It's like you're throwing a dagger.
Yeah, it's a 6.
6 damage. All right. He squeals out and goes, "That was rude." And that was your turn, or do you want to move up?
He says that in common.
No. He says that in Goblin, but it translates very well, actually. The words are very similar.
When you know, because they have like the same consonant sound.
I don't know much, but I know that one.
Arash, do you want to move?
No. We want to let the melee people get in there, get in the action.
Except the
Okay.
melee people can't see.
Okay, you know what? All right. You know what? We'll move in. Sure.
It's got a bow out.
Yeah, I've got a move action still, and he won't provoke because he does have a bow, but I don't know what's in that space even. I can't see in the room. Oh, it's just the one guy?
You don't know?
Well, I'm in the space, so I think I know. And yeah, we'll move 20 feet to get behind him.
Okay.
And part of the move will pull out the kukri that he's got.
All right, so that was Arashk's turn. Now we come to Schnee.
Schnee.
Point of order, Josh. Do you have a base attack bonus of +1 or higher?
Oh, actually, I might not. So good catch. I don't think I do.
Ooh, someone cheating.
Cheating.
So I don't do that.
Needlessly obscure rule.
No, it makes a difference at level 1.
You will move up.
Okay.
Well, what do we have here? And he will move up again
Okay.
to leave the others in darkness.
Darkness.
He can see now, though, right? Nice.
I can't see anything.
I guess he will take an atrocious attack on this guy. We'll see. So no favorite enemy, because I'm pretty sure this is not an animal.
Tis not.
And I think I had my weapon and I had my torch in the other hand. So, yep, I will just take one stabby stab.
Okay. Roll to attack.
19!
Yes, that will hit.
2 damage!
2 damage.
Woohoo!
Plus the 2 fire damage from earlier. And that's it so far.
Man, it's a good thing he took that potion.
And as a free action, can I drop the torch?
Sure. All right. So now we come to Barney and Cabbage.
Barney will move here. Oh, there we go. I can see a little bit more now. So I can see a little bit of Arashk, and I can see a little bit of Schnee, but that's more or less it. I can see the very outline of the token, but so Barney will hold his ground there, I think, and he will say, "This could be going a lot better. Do you have it, or do you want me to send Cabbage in?" And then he'll, I guess, ready in action to send Cabbage in if people want him to.
Okay, so now we come to the Goblin Commandos' turn. They are going to
Give up. Surrender. Cry for mercy.
drop their bow and pull out the sword, the horse chopper, and take an attack at Schnee. So, one attack coming up. Oh, jeepers, that was out of the box.
Natural 20.
22.
Jeepers creepers. That's going to hit.
The buckler didn't matter.
All right, so that is 6 points of damage.
Oh,
Ouch.
lordy.
Wow.
And
we come to Leng's turn.
Send a cabbage! Send a cabbage!
Sending garbage. So he's gonna. How much movement speed do I have? 30 feet.
Yes.
He's gonna move there.
Okay.
Ah, nuts. Yes, wrong.
Was that all of your movement?
It wasn't. I have 5 feet left.
So you could move there.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, he'll move
And then you
in
can take
and
one
move up.
attack.
You could have moved next to Schnee on the other side, too, because
As soon as you got here, you would have seen it.
whenever you got to
As soon as I got
light, you could have
Schnee.
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll go where he's at, though. He's
I like
happy
to
there.
think that you just like full force ran in and then
Flavor
saw
charge.
and then just like rounded the corner.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 will hit.
For 11 points of damage. That's almost
Oh,
max
Dude,
damage.
You
Oh.
deal more damage on 1 hit than Cabbage does on 3.
Dude, it's that Sansukan or whatever. The thing is
Sansukan.
That's
gross.
fun.
It's a 1d10 plus 2. Yeah,
Holy cow.
it's gross. I took Eastern weapons to be able to use that little nugget.
Oh yeah.
Broken character. OP.
Broken character. OP!
OP.
Oh, a little peek behind the curtain. 11 points of damage is almost his max hit points, and he was not at max hit points. So
It is Barnabas's max hit points.
It's more than my max. I would go down.
I think it's more than mine as well, actually.
Schnee would have lived by 1.
I would have gone to 0.
and with that, we will drop out of combat as the last opponent has been felled.
Well done, Leng.
That could have gone a little bit better.
It could have. Should we take a moment and look over the bodies? And he starts on the one in front of him.
Yes, do that. But also, if you could look around for a spring, I need it. His shoulder is a little bit loose.
All right, if I find it, I'll let you know.
So I guess Schnee will look at the body right next to him.
Okay.
Leng will look for a spring.
Looking at the commando has a horse chopper and a short bow, and you can find 20 arrows, and they are wearing studded leather armor.
What kind of bow was it?
A short bow. Just a plain Jane short bow.
Studded leather armor.
Yes.
Horse choppers do a D10 as well, with ×3 critical. Wow.
Yeah, these are small.
Oh.
Yeah, they are small sized. The goblin dogs don't have anything on them. And then the plain goblins would have, let's see, I believe they had short swords. They had short swords and short bows. And they had a light wooden shield and leather armor.
Hold up, a horse chopper is a reach weapon?
Is it?
What? Really?
I'll take that. I'll take it.
Okay. All right. So you can have the horse chopper.
Sweet.
Roll me an appraise.
On the horse chopper?
Yeah.
I will aid.
26, technically.
Okay.
Unless it's a magical, in which case it is 25.
Oh.
Schnee does not aid. Schnee's got a nat 1 for a 2.
Oh, Schnee.
So the horse chopper is a masterwork horse chopper.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
So you would also find that there's similar items on the other goblins. The goblin dogs don't have anything, but the other commando did have 1 potion of cure moderate wounds.
That would be handy. I got this one here. Schnee picks it up, looks at it, because he is down 6 hit points. Contemplates, swirls it around, watches all the floaty chunkies, and then, well, bottoms up.
Oh, gross.
The rest of you, for what you can see in this room, Arashk, you can see more than the others, but you can see that this tower has piles of rags and bones that are piled up in the corners, like into little nest-like beds. And the only door leading in is the one that you came through. Otherwise, it is just a circular chamber.
I would like to point out that the chunky potion rolled max for 8 plus 1 for 9. So I'm to full. And I'm also full because of chunkies.
Nice.
Mm-mm-mm.
Those little additives help sate the
Yeah.
appetite.
Yeah.
I don't need to eat rations for the day. So gnarly.
Gross.
She's like, oh, that did not taste good, but I feel much better.
At least you're alive. That's what I say.
Let's get out of this darn darkness, please.
Of course. So how's Cabbage, Barney?
Did you find this spring?
He looks over to Leng.
Did I find a spring, GM?
Roll a perception check.
25.
Okay, with a 25, you find a spring, and you actually find another spring that didn't come from Cabbage.
That's confusing.
So perplexed looking at it. Like, wait.
That is actually very good. I could use that. I can use both of those. Yes. It's always good to have spare.
You're welcome to them.
He puts the spring back in.
Leng, take this. Don't light your feathers, and he will give you one of his torches and lights that one for you as well.
Awesome. I want to be able to see Gamemaster.
Okay. All right, just bear in mind, as long as you have the torch in your hand, you can't use... Like, is your Sansetsukan 2-hand?
I don't know. Let me look. I don't remember.
Sansetsukan is 2-handed.
Well, if you don't want it, you can give it to Barney.
I can punch.
You can always drop it.
Is the light in here still painfully dark?
Yeah, the whole area is just swallowed up in darkness.
Yeah, I still cannot see.
Yeah, I guess I would hand the torch to Barney because he doesn't really want his hands tied up.
Oh, I can. Well, I was thinking about taking the torch off of Cabbage, but maybe it would be best to keep the torch on Cabbage, and then I could hold the other torch. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I will take that torch then, and then Barney will also then take his backpack off and put it on Cabbage because he is over encumbered with that horse chopper.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with the torch.
Now he'll take the 5-pound backpack off, put it on Cabbage so he can wield the 6-pound horse chopper.
I'll light 3 torches, Sarah, and kind of drop them at choice locations as he walks into the next room so people can kind of see where he's been.
Wasn't there just rubble over there?
How many torches did you have on your character sheet?
52!
10.
You had 10 torches? Who
Yeah.
plans for like this? I didn't even buy one!
Adventurers.
Clearly, I didn't think we'd be doing any night spelunking.
I laugh because every time I have something, you're like, why do you have that?
Why are you so prepared?
I'm ready, bro.
Josh read up on the AP.
Oh, the AP.
We're gonna
Yeah.
need these.
We're definitely gonna need these torches.
This isn't even crazy. It's just included in the kit. You get 10 torches in an alchemist kit.
Oh, you bought the kit.
But you're not an alchemist.
No, but I can still buy the kit.
Why do you have an alchemist's kit when you are not an alchemist? This is as baffling as the North Gate.
Well, it's not quite as bad as the North Gate. I figured all of this stuff would still be useful, even if I wasn't an alchemist. It's just a name.
Yeah, well, names are important.
I don't disagree.
That's the hill that Barney's gonna die on. Names are important.
There's a right way to do things, and that is why we give them names. So that the right people can have those things.
Right. I'll go scout ahead. Do I see anything in here?
Roll perception check.
My perception check is a 16.
Okay. So this round tower is badly damaged. Its floor is strewn with rubble. As you walk up and peer in, you can see that there actually is a simple screen of dusty canvas that's covering what appears to be an opening in the tower right here.
Like the wind from the outside is howling against it, kind of thing. Like,
No.
because it is raining, isn't it?
There's no sound coming through it.
Just no.
If you want to pretend like you hear wind coming from outside, then be my guest, but there is no wind coming from outside.
Right, but it's not like I thought you said. So this is just a blank canvas. This isn't like a destroyed part of the outer tower or anything like that.
I don't understand what
Stay what it is again.
this whole structure like juts up. So let me read this. Maybe this will help. I don't know. So as you guys emerged from the Echo Wood underbrush, you found yourself staring up at a ruined keep guarding a broken central tower, all made of smooth green glass. It's obvious that a grand battle took place here many years ago, and the clearing around the ruin lines lies barren with sickly weeds struggling to rise from the magic-blasted earth. Melted chunks of twisted glass pepper the ground, lending a green hue to the clearing's light. At the top of a steep dirt path winding through the rubble, there's a doorway that opens into darkness. So yeah, it's basically like this huge, massive castle structure that lies in ruin. So this is just one of the towers in this castle structure.
And what is this? You said I saw some canvas. What was that?
Yeah, it's just like a piece of canvas that's covering an opening in the wall.
an opening in the wall. Yeah, and that opening doesn't go outside?
You don't know because you're just looking at it from the doorway.
Okay, I'll go take a closer look.
Okay. So you move up and you push back this canvas and peer through?
Yeah, he'll there, because it's raining, isn't it? You said earlier.
It is raining, yes.
Yeah, he'll walk up and then just peel back a very little bit of it and look through.
Okay. So as you peel back and look through, you can see it opens up into a very small tunnel.
Okay, I see now.
And you also notice as you get closer that there's a lever on the wall.
Where's the lever?
Right here.
Okay. Well, I found a small tunnel and a lever. Don't know where either of those go or what the lever does. And I'll look down this way too. Is this just a dead end there?
Yes. Yep, just a dead end.
Schnee will walk up to Barney. Well, that sounds like your forte. See what a lever does.
Yeah, well, I can check the lever, but you might be surprised how difficult it is to make a map of a place when I cannot see anything. Is I don't think this map is going to be very good. I would not pay for this map.
Well, do your best, Barney.
Well, it's not you paying for it, is it?
He shows you how he's mapping out what he can see, but since he can't see the walls, he has no idea, like, the dimensions of any of the rooms.
It's like squiggles.
Down that way. And he points south. I think I see 2 doors, maybe?
Oh, that is good. I was worried that Cabbage was seeing so many things, and since he can't talk, he wasn't telling me about it, so it's good that you can also see, because I did not know there were doors there, even though I, as a player, could see them on the map.
Player knowledge versus character knowledge is difficult to separate sometimes.
I had Cabbage walking around, I was like, ooh, doors down there. If only I could say something about it.
Is there a particular reason, Sarah, my character, when I move up here, it's still darkness?
No, because you don't have. Did you pick up the torch?
I have a torch.
Oh, okay.
I gave Barney one of my other torches, yeah. Oh no, yeah, that should be on me.
Yeah, he gave me one of his torches. Where was this lever? Or lever? Should I say lever?
I don't think it matters, but it's this way. And I'll point it out.
Okay, I will attempt to follow you. Oh, sorry about that. Yes. Is the lever in an up or a down position?
It is in an up position.
Can I use like perception or anything, craft or anything to look around and see if I can determine what it's connected to? Like, is there a door that this closes?
Do you have engineering?
I do.
Okay, roll me a knowledge engineering.
I'll roll to aid.
14.
I roll an 18, so I aid, making it a 16. We actually meant that he aids me, is what we said at the beginning.
That's not what I heard. So with a 16, Barney, you're looking at this lever in the up position, and your knowledge of levers, typically when the lever is up, that means that it's not yet deployed, whatever it is the lever does. So you're looking, and you're able to trace that there's, a rope that leads from this lever, and it goes across the wall up above and around, and as you follow it, you can see that it's a very crude contraption, but judging from what you can observe, it looks like pulling this lever down would cause a collapse in the mouth of this tunnel, or this tower, and there are rocks up above that likely would have closed the entrance here.
Yeah, so as we all know, this lever in the up position has not yet been deployed. I would like to point out that pulling this would probably trap us in this tower other than this tunnel here. There seems to be it's a bit crude, but there's some sort of collapse at the doors that we just came from. So I would avoid pulling the lever at the moment.
Don't pull the lever. Right.
I was going to do it, but it sounds like it might not be a good idea.
We wouldn't want that. Schnee will step back away from the lever.
Arash will put his hand on the lever.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Don't worry, I won't pull it.
I don't know nothing about levers. He'll move back as well.
Oh, you don't? So the basic premise of the lever is, and then I'm not actually going to go into...
He starts explaining it pedantically, like, this is the up position?
Yes, it is a very simple machine, but it is also very useful. So did we want to go through those doors that you saw, Arashk, or do we want to go through this very mysterious and foreboding tunnel?
I do like mysterious and foreboding tunnels, but it's probably safer to try the doors first.
I would prefer anywhere where there's light.
I don't know if you'll find that.
I don't know if we're going to find any of that here.
Yeah, no, that might be difficult.
Well, let's carry on, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, perhaps if we do find another lever, we can pull it, and perhaps it is some sort of, like, a light switch.
Well...
Keep my eye out for a light switch.
I can check out this mysterious and foreboding tunnel if you want me to.
Oh yeah, if you'd like to do that, you can do that. And then he will give the defend command to Cabbage. Be like, if you'd like to explore that tunnel, feel free. Cabbage will follow behind you.
All right. I'll see what I can find. And he'll cast small person, reduced person.
Small person.
Small person.
He'll reduce.
That's not politically correct.
He'll cast small person.
Yeah, nice try. I don't think so.
Nice try about what?
Small person.
You don't have reduced person.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I do.
I thought we went over that you don't have spell casting.
This is correct, but because I am an ifrit, I have some innate magic.
These are really random innate spells that you guys have. Like, why does an ifrit need reduced person? It doesn't make any sense.
When I was building the character, the ifrit get burning hands as a spell-like ability, and I was like, oh, well, that's not as cool as the alternate one that gives them enlarge or reduce person once per day as a spell-like ability.
And since I was already throwing bombs, I said, why be redundant when you could be small instead?
So, I want to know the flavor text behind that alternate racial trait. 'Cause it's like...
It says, some ifrits inherit an ifriti ancestor's ability to magically change a creature's size.
Okay.
Can't wait till she learns about my spell-like abilities as a human.
Ifriti are CR8 outsiders.
Brandon's gonna tell me he's had dark vision this whole time.
I took the adopted trait, and I honestly considered gnome as the adopted father. I was like, then I could take spell-like abilities, but I'm not gonna do that. No, we already have
Barnabas
a gnome.
be your adopted dad.
My adopted dad.
How sweet.
You're not my real dad,
We are a
Barnabas.
very unique family.
Yeah.
Very unique family, very colorful.
Okay, so you become tiny. And by tiny, I mean small. For 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you were sending Cabbage through with him, or he's going by himself?
No, Cabbage will be following behind him so he can defend.
Okay. All right. So
I remember to bring rope.
you have literally everything else, so why wouldn't you have rope?
Be weird if you didn't,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, if you need rope, I have rope, but it does seem odd that you wouldn't have any rope with you.
I have a climbing kit, which I think includes rope, but that's okay.
It's okay.
We'll put a bit of rope there, and then he'll just leave it as he goes through behind him in case the tunnel winds in weird ways.
Okay. So, Jason, Cabbage is medium-sized bipedal, correct?
Yeah.
All right. He would be squeezing through here.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you have to do that, yeah.
Okay. Just to let you know. But Arashk, you are
I
now
hope it doesn't
small.
get too much smaller there, because that spell is not going to last forever. It'd be a shame if he got stuck for the rest of his life.
I have to wait till tomorrow.
Okay, so Arashk, you can make your way through, and as you go through, you see this tunnel just winds back and forth, and the sides are all like pure glassy green emerald color. You come to the end, and you can see that there is a doorway.
Well, Cabbage, here we are. Be as quiet as you can, yeah? And he'll listen at the door.
Okay, roll me a stealth check as you approach the door.
It's an 11 from Cabbage.
An 8
Cabbage beat
from
you.
Arashk.
Oh, what a loser.
Okay, now roll me a perception check.
You're louder than a clockwork dinosaur.
That's a natural 1.
Well, that happened once before when you guys were entering, and he rolled a natural 1, and Cabbage rolled a natural 20 on stealth, so he truly is louder than a clockwork dinosaur.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time to make sure that the ticking noise is as quiet as possible. Very hard to sleep when it is very loud.
Okay, so with your natural 1 perception, you don't hear anything from the other side.
Does Cabbage's 10 pick up anything?
No.
I didn't think so.
Okay, Cabbage. Let's think this through very carefully. The wise thing to do would probably be to go back and talk to the group and let them know that I found a door. But the fun thing to do would probably be to open the door. Let's. What could a pique her to Cabbage? What really could a pique her?
Cabbage doesn't respond.
Yeah, see, Cabbage, I'm right about this. This is not going to kill me. As he opens the door ever so slightly to try to peek through.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you open the door slightly, and you peek inside. And you can see that there is a small table with 4 rickety chairs that sits in the middle of the room. You look carefully, you can see that there's things on the table from this distance, looks like maybe just cups and plates. There's rubble and sharpened sticks that cover the floor, making it difficult terrain. And you can see 2 occupants. You can see one appears to be asleep, and the other is taking bits of something and sticking it in the other one's ears, and is snickering to itself. It does not appear to have noticed you.
Right. So, Cabbage, once again, the wise thing to do is to go back now. But I really want to know what he's putting in his ears. Alright, let's turn around, yeah? And, I'll start marching back this way.
And then in an act of sublime betrayal, Cabbage opens the door. No.
The 2 creatures, could he make out what they were? Goblins, I assume?
Yeah, they look to be just goblins.
So, back there, I think I found a door and 2 more goblins, one sleeping and one stuffing his ear with something.
What was he stuffing his ear with?
I really wanted to know. I really did, Barney, and I thought about it, and I just could not get a closer look. I just could not.
Well, I suppose we can go there together. What do we want to go there?
I don't know.
Do we go where the enemies are, or do we go where we don't know the enemies are?
Trying to think. I could see I think a double door and maybe 2 other doors, but I don't know for sure.
Oh, sounds like there's a lot of doors in this place.
Schnee looks at Barney when he's contemplating, and, well, Barney, if we don't go down there, how are you gonna make a good map without knowing where all the places lead?
You know, I am just about this far from just giving up on making it a good map.
To be fair, he paid for a map. He didn't specify it had to be a good
If you're
map.
going to do something, then you might as well do it right. You know, look at this, and he shows you the map. He says, "This is amateur. I'm ashamed of this."
Can you do a craft calligraphy or something for me? Give me a roll.
I have a craft. I have all the craft.
I need a profession cartographer.
Oh, profession? No, it's not gonna. I can't do profession.
That looks like a very good map.
Yeah, it's not that bad, Barney. You're exaggerating. You know how you're so,
Meticulous.
Yeah, you're so particular about every small detail.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 20, this is like a 9.
Okay, but listen, it's probably better. Just think. You didn't label it the North Gate when it really wasn't the North.
Yeah, I'd like to see who drew that map.
Yeah, see? And whoever drew that map, I'm sure is doing just fine for themselves.
Oh, they shouldn't be. There should be some consequences to these things.
A larger moral discussion that I don't want to have. Let's go.
I'm getting antsy. Just pick a place to go and lead the way.
Alright.
One thing to note is that if we go through the tunnel, like, is there going to be room for us? Or do we want to come from a side that, so we won't be cramped?
It'll be one in at a time, but there is room on the other side.
Because, I'm small enough, I'm fine, but it looked like Cabbage was having a hard time going through there.
Well, alright, we can go this way.
And Arashk, you're bigger now, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that all of you are medium-sized.
So we'll traverse this difficult terrain and take a listen at these doors.
Okay, roll perception check.
Whoa!
It's going to be a 9 perception for Arashk.
Okay, Arashk does not hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
And nat 20 for a 27.
Holy moly!
All right. Leng, with your natural 20, you can hear the sound of snickering coming from the doors beyond.
That sounds like laughter on the other side of the doors. Doesn't sound dangerous.
We heard singing and such when we were coming to the tower, and that didn't necessarily end terribly well.
Are you scared of laughter?
No, but given the track record for the day, not necessarily a good sign.
Oh, I doubt that it's going to be a friendly character.
Arashk will make sure that the crossbow is nice and loaded and ready to go, and he'll stand against the door ready to open it when the party gives him the signal.
What's the signal?
I don't know. I'll just open it when you tell me to.
I think I'm going to have Cabbage sit back a little bit. He's pretty damaged.
All right.
I mean, he'll go in if, like, but I don't know if he needs to be in the front.
Schnee is going to pull out his sword again with his buckler and his torch in hand. Wait, before we go in, who took that cure moderate potion?
Not me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. We had to give him out and a cure light.
Don't you took it?
Yeah, I think the other guy had the cure mod, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I had to give it to Cabbage, but I don't think that it would really do anything.
Well, hold on, let me go get it. Now go back to the other. Forget the name there of the guy.
Tracks all the way back.
It's not that far.
It's 5 miles back to the fort.
20 minutes later.
What? No, it's not.
It is. Yes, it's 5 miles to the fort.
5 miles, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, but no, wasn't there a cure mod on one of the goblins we found?
Oh, yes. I thought you meant the guy that sold you the cure light with the floaties.
No!
Oh, I was like, Brandon's gonna run all the way back to town? Why? What are you selling the potion right now?
When you need gold. No, there was.
Gold.
I forget the other guy's name there. The other main
Yeah, he
goblin
was just a Goblin
guy.
Commando. He didn't have a name.
Yeah, Goblin Commando. That's what I was looking at. I thought, well, because I just think about it, I was writing it down, so I'm gonna grab it.
If we're in initiative order, I'll go. If not, I'm just gonna open these doors.
Okay, we're not in initiative order. So you'd want to just open the door?
Yeah.
You guys open the doors, and I will now ask for everyone to roll for initiative.
Let's do
As
this.
you are greeted by 2 occupants of this room.
Oof. Bad initiative for Leng. Don't like it.
All right, so for initiative, Leng.
He rolled an 8.
Oh, sorry. I forgot we have to read them. Yes, I have an 8.
Okay, Arashk.
He rolled a 14.
Arashk is a 14. Barney and Cabbage.
Barney rolled a 16. I rolled Cabbage's initiative too, but I guess they're going on the same initiative.
Yeah, okay. And then Schnee.
21.
Ooh, all right. So, we will have a surprise round. Actually, no, because you didn't know it was on the other side. We're just going to go into regular initiative. Round 1. It's actually one of these guys' turn. You guys open the door. He sees you. Or I should say she sees you. She's the one that's been putting food in the other goblin's ear. She shrieks out and draws a horse chopper. And by that I mean short sword. And is going to use her move action to wake up the one that she was putting food in his ear. That will be her turn. Next we come to Schnee.
Schnee.
So confused. For putting food in the ear. Interesting.
Yeah, why would you put food in someone's ear?
So Schnee will move in. Still can't see.
Are they even on the map?
Nope. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
That's why you couldn't see them before, Josh. You should have said something.
Brandon's like, I'm in! Where are they? I don't know where they're at!
They're
'Cause I'm
visible to
looking
me.
I'm looking from Cabbage's point of view, and I'm like, I don't see anybody.
Schnee just
dear.
randomly like, where are they? Oh, there he is.
Ah!
Smack him. Bag him and tag him. All right. So is this one sleeping?
Yes, that one
Versus
was the
sleeping.
one that was sleeping.
So he's laying prone?
Oh, he's flat-footed.
He's in a chair.
Oh, flat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to get +4 on top of my attack, but all right. Well, at least I'll get against flat-footed.
Yes, against flat-footed.
Fudge a 5.
Oh, that is too bad.
Take that, chair.
If you had gone just a little bit sooner, you could have coup de grace.
Yeah, 5 is not going to hit.
That is an amazing start. I love this character.
After Schnee, we have Barney and Cabbage.
So Barney can't see anything, but he can. I guess actually, if he moves, he would be able to see. Aha! So he will move a little bit to the side to be behind Arashk, and that will give him line of sight for Schnee's torch. And then he will give the attack command to Cabbage, who will move up. And I assume if he's here, he can still make an attack.
Yeah, he's kind of straddling the chair, but he can still attack.
So Cabbage will hop onto the chair and bite out at the goblin for a 9.
A 9 is going to miss, even flat-footed.
This sleeping goblin is very agile.
Is that your turn, Barney?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. After Barney's turn, we come to the sleeping goblin, who wakes for the start as these people come rushing into him and start swinging swords and trying to bite out. So he's going to wake with a shriek and will draw out the short sword and take a whack. He's a little disoriented, so we'll roll to see which one. I'll do 1 cabbage, 2 Schnee, 1 cabbage.
Gosh, it figures.
So against cabbage, this will be a 14. So
That
that's going
will
to
not hit.
miss. Okay, so that was their turn. Next up, we come to Arashk.
Swirl bomb.
The last one.
Yeah, do it right now.
He's actually going to do something a little unconventional.
Oh, that does not sound good.
Actually hit him.
Oof.
Oof.
Ow, guys, why do you gotta
I'm talking
attack
more
me
about
like
me,
that?
not you.
Oh, that was a German oof.
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 We'll move there, even though it will provoke.
That was quite some.
Okay, so you're moving through Cabbage's square to get there, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so to provoke, 9. So it's going to miss.
No. And then I'll throw the bomb at the one further away.
Oh, he threw the bomb.
Okay.
He threw the bomb.
He did it.
An 11.
Uh,
Flat-footed touch.
an
Oh,
11.
that one is not flat-footed, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh.
is going to miss the touch AC of that one.
All right, we'll start with the 1 being this square.
Okay.
Hopefully this does not go bad.
Oh, it's better not to be a 7 or an 8.
It would be pretty bad if it was.
7.
It was.
Okay, so I'm going to... My goblin will roll, and then Schnee and Cabbage also need to roll.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 19.
Passes, takes 2.
Schnee gets an 11 on his awesome reflex.
Cabbage got an 8.
Ooh.
Wait, no! We take 5 each.
Okay, so my goblin takes 2, and Schnee and Cabbage take
Yeah.
5 damage.
Both of your goblins had to make a save.
Both goblins? Oh, sorry, the other
All
one.
4 of them were hit by the splash damage.
Okay, the other one failed, so that one will take 5, and then the one closer will
Literally
take
the worst.
2.
I'm very, very sorry about that.
That was very unconventional. Yeah.
I feel like Cabbage should be immune to fire damage. I'd
Oh,
like him to be immune to fire damage, please.
Yeah.
I don't think that's quite how this
Just
works.
write that in for next session.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just make it.
Jason's
Yeah.
like, I'm homebrewing this. I homebrew that this character has fire immunity.
Because he is very bad now.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Arashk's turn. Next, we come to Leng.
Yes. He's gonna move here. Does that provoke? If it provokes, I don't know. Because I
It
can't
does
see
not.
the other
It does not
creature.
provoke.
Okay. To attack the very agile goblin.
Super agile, apparently.
The super agile goblin. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 will miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Next, we come to the yellow goblin, who is going to take a 5-foot step back and open this door and yell out something in goblin. And that will be their turn. After their turn, we come to Schnee.
He will kind of flavor pat his clothes out, and then he'll take a swing at the goblin.
Okay.
We'll see if this one works. Yeah, 6. That's worse than the last time.
Oh, a 6 is going to miss.
Actually, a 6 is better than last time.
Was it?
Last time was a 5.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're getting... Hey,
Improvement.
if I get 1 every single turn moving forward, I might hit him on the 8th round of combat.
Nice.
Positive thinking.
Schnee will free action, drop his torch, and then he will 5-foot step back.
All right. After Schnee, we come to Barney and Cabbage.
So Cabbage will do a full attack, continuing his order. A 9, and a 10.
Oh
So-
my goodness. Those are all going to miss. This is a very lucky goblin.
Can he
Right.
5-foot step back here? Is this
Yeah,
him?
I'll allow it. Yeah. If you can, you should be able to 5-foot step anywhere that allows you. It will tell you. It should tell you if you try to go through a wall. So.
Okay. And then, so yeah, Barney will walk in and he'll kind of tell Cabbage to get back. And then seeing the blackened and charred Cabbage and a good number of the, like, wouldn't be rubber, but some of the non-metal components kind of charred and burned away a little bit, he begins a tirade of cursing in Kellish.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Barney. But I'll pay you for everything. I'm sorry, Cabbage.
And then he will make one attack with his new horse chopper, which will definitely miss.
Dude, nat 20, let's see it.
I've only got a +2. That's a 4 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah, I thought
This
so.
isn't going great, if I'm being honest.
I don't have a high to hit.
I love how you say you have a +2 to hit. I have a +2 to hit.
Oof. All right, so that was Barney and Cabbage's turn.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to Purple Goblin, who has Leng right in front of him, so he's going to take a swipe at Leng with his short sword. So this will be a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay. Because guess who else has a +2 to hit? The goblins. All right, now we come to Arashk's turn.
We'll take the crossbow and shoot at that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Rolls a natural 20 for a 24 with a 19 to confirm
That will confirm.
for 7 points of damage.
All right, so with 1 HP, that is enough to put him down.
Yeah, I think you're better with that. Perhaps you don't throw any more bombs, I've decided.
Okay. Yep. Message received. Right here is a table. So
Yes.
no 5-foot step for me.
No 5-foot step for you.
Okay. We will draw my kukri as a move action now. And 5-foot step there. Oh, it's difficult terrain as well.
Yes.
First of all, Strads.
Difficult terrain, darkness.
We'll reload the crossbow then as my move action.
Okay. So, after Arashk, we come to one of the new combatants who is going to move to be, let's see, their movement speed is 30. So he'll move to be here, see what's happening, and use his last movement to get up here, and will take a swipe at Arashk. So that will be a natural 2. So that's going to miss. And then the other one is going to, let's see how far we can go with this one. So he's going to move up and take a swipe at Arashk as well. 14.
Misses.
Misses? Okay. So that's their turn. Next we come to Leng.
Where is he though? I can't see him.
Yeah, you haven't put them on the map, so they're just invisible.
These invisible goblins, man.
I'm sorry.
So he's going to flurry of blows this very lucky goblin,
Okay.
and he's going to roll. But it won't confirm. That's a natural 20 for a 23.
Ooh, okay. Yes, that will.
But
Natural
it's a
20
12
hits.
to confirm.
A 12 will not confirm, so.
So
Regular
10 points
damage.
of damage.
All right, that is enough to put them down, though.
Oh.
Them, he got 2 in 1?
Yes!
Or they were just a non-binary goblin?
You don't know.
Did I miss that, or was I confused? Didn't Arash crit of 7 damage kill that one that was in the chair?
No, there's another one.
Okay. I
Now
can't
there's
see.
2 more.
Yeah. Okay, so after Leng, well, that was one attack, right? You could 5-foot step and take another attack? You can't 5-foot step. It's difficult terrain.
Yeah, are any of those squares not difficult terrain?
No.
You can take a 5-foot step and hit. You can't 5-foot step.
Sorry.
I can 5-foot step. No, I can't 5-foot step.
You can't
Nope.
5-foot
Okay.
step. No.
Well-
You would have to move. Yeah.
We live here now.
You have a move action you can use.
Okay, I'll 5-foot move.
Okay. All
Wait,
right.
no, I will not 5-foot move. I changed my mind.
What is going on?
I changed my mind. I'll wait to see what happens.
Okay. All right. Next we have Schnee. This is the top of round 3.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm so confused. He's gonna pick up his torch in front of him. So it's back on him.
Holy
And
cow.
then he will move. Hey, sir, you did this to yourself.
I did not,
Or-
actually. This level
Paizo
was
did
designed
that to
by
themselves.
the CEO of Paizo, Lisa Stevens. So you can write to her, blame her.
Oh,
Oh, I will. I will be writing a strongly worded letter.
Yeah. You could have said, you know what, instead of darkness, I'm just going to fill this whole place with butterflies.
Schnee will pick up as a. Is it a standard action, or can you do that as a move equivalent action to pick up a weapon?
Picking a thing up is usually a move action,
Okay.
I think.
So he will pick it up with his move action, 5-foot step, and then total defense.
Okay. After Schnee is Barney and Cabbage.
Yeah, Cabbage, stay back for a little bit. I don't want you to explode.
I said sorry.
And then he will move, Barney will move up to the other side of the table, and he can just barely see that goblin. So this would technically be dim light, or is the light that Arashk has a torch?
The light that Arashk has is dim.
Okay. So this guy would be in dim light, but Barney will raise the horse chopper very amateurishly just over his head, like a straight overhand chop, and try
Okay.
to hit him from across the table.
Okay.
Almost certainly going to miss. 15 is close, though.
A 15 is going to miss.
But it's close.
It may have been close.
It was better than a 4.
It was better than a 4. Is that your turn?
Yes, yeah, that's my turn.
Next up is Arashk.
Yeah, this isn't great. I will pull out as a move action my kukri, and then ready an action to aid whoever goes to make a melee attack against one of the two next.
Okay. All right. You know what's kind of funny about this encounter is Arashk has done more damage to the party than the goblins have, so that's food for thought.
He's done more damage to the party than everybody in the module combined, I think.
Basically. All right. After Arashk, we come to Orange, who's going to attack Arashk with
He's a
a
killing machine.
another natural 2. And then that one's going to 5-foot step back. The blue one will also try to attack Arashk.
Can he 5-foot step if it's difficult terrain?
It's not actually difficult terrain for them. They can move normally.
I call hacks.
It's right in the module. I can show you after the session. And then the other one, the blue one, will hit for a 14, which is a miss.
Yeah.
And then that one is going to move back to draw you back a little bit. Next, we have Leng.
Did he move back or 5-foot step back?
He 5-foot step back.
Okay. Because he does have a weapon, so he could provoke if it was a move.
Yeah, he 5-foot stepped. Leng, it is your turn.
Ah. I can't see! I'll move here. I still can't see.
Yep, you cannot see.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
You can try to attack a square if you want to just pick one.
Sure.
Or you could ready.
Well, I'll ready to swing when I have visuals on one if someone else moves forward that has a torch.
Okay, makes sense. Top of round 4, we have Schnee.
All right, let's move. So I will move 5 feet.
I will 5-foot move
Then
5
10
feet.
feet. Well, technically it's another 10, so a total of 15 feet movement. And then I will take a swing at this schmuck.
His ready to action will go off first, technically.
Don't you interrupt me.
Oh boy.
Ye who does damage to party may not speak in my presence.
So, Leng, you can roll your attack.
Okay. 18 for 5 damage.
Okay, that does hit and does 5 damage. He's still up.
Nice.
Schnee, your attack will go off now.
Right, I've time to finish him off. 16, 7 damage max.
All right, that
If I hit.
does finish him off. That was enough to hit.
Woo woo.
I've finally done more damage than I've taken. My turn is over.
All right, so after Schnee is Barney and Cabbage.
Barney will spend a move action to get on this chair and then get on the table.
Okay.
And then he will throw his torch, like, in this general direction. Because he saw a goblin step back. He's going to try to hit the goblin, but he doesn't know which square it moved into, so he's just going to throw it over there somewhere. We'll say that square. Holy, I hit that square. It's a natural 20 to hit the AC 5 square.
Oh my goodness.
This one.
Okay.
The one in the back.
Okay. So you throw the torch and it lands. Now you can see the goblin. And is Cabbage doing anything? Cabbage is just
No, he's
staying
not
put?
going to do anything for a long time.
Okay. Next up is Arashk.
Who will shoot the crossbow?
Okay.
And yeah, I'll drop the kukri so I don't take the penalty.
Okay.
The 19 to hit for 2 damage.
Goodness, you're so much more proficient in that. Doesn't even make any sense.
So 19 does hit, does 2 damage. He's still up.
It's just a D8 that I add to that, right, Jace?
Yeah, crossbows, you don't add anything to your damage.
Okay, is that your turn, Arashk?
Yep.
Okay. Now we come to the blue goblin's turn. He is going to... Oh, you moved up?
Yeah, we're going to move up.
Excellent. He will attack you.
Yeah.
So with
Perfect.
a short sword, this will be a 16.
Misses.
Okay.
Gosh, that would have hit me.
Yeah, same.
After the blue goblin, we have Leng.
But too bad he won't live. Can I 5-foot step out of difficult terrain?
Yes.
Yes.
So he'll 5-foot step up and flurry of blows. Taste my chain staff. A 17 to hit for 6 damage.
17 will hit, and that's enough to put him
Wow.
down.
Come on, man.
What?
I never get to do my second attack.
Well, because you're
Arash is
killing
right
them.
there.
Would you rather?
Yep. And second attack on him. I feel my chances are pretty good. Clearly, I think he's an enemy because he set Cabbage on fire and hit the ranger on fire. Who I always want to say, sheesh. Like, that's all I ever want to say.
That's closer than the ranger.
The ranger. All right. Well, I guess that's my turn then.
Yep. And with that, the final goblin falls, and you appear to be out of combat for the time being.
Oh, good. That was the final one. There's no more. In the entire map.
The entire map. No, I don't like that. I want there to be more. Because if it's not more of them, it'll be something worse.
Schnee will look at the body next to him. You two, check those. See if you can find a potion. Need to heal these wounds that have been inflicted.
Yeah, like I said, very sorry about that. I'll make it up to you both.
No, when I started working for you, but okay, I'll take a look at the bodies. So I'll look up the one in front of the door, I guess.
Okay, these are just normal goblins. They have, again, leather armor, light wooden shields, short swords, and short bows.
Barney kind of walks around the room so that he can make a good map of the room.
Are you that injured? Did you need a potion?
No. Let me. Here you are, Schnee. He hands him a potion of cure light wounds. And Barney, Cabbage, I'm very, very, very sorry. I thought for sure I was going to hit the goblin, and then he was just very dexterous. I will make it up to you both. Here's a potion for now, and I'll buy you first rounds on me at the tavern when we get back. And for the Barney, whatever you need to fix him up, let me know.
Yeah, I'm going to need like 7 hours of work.
Okay, then I owe you 7 hours of labor.
Yeah, my rate is like 300 gold.
I don't know about that, Barney, but we'll work something out, okay?
That is what my rate was. I was working for the factory for like 80 years. I got many pay grades.
You better not be using party funds for that.
No, I would never dream of it. It's all going to be my own money. That said, Barney, you never made that much. I know you're better than that, so we'll work something out. Don't worry, I'll do
You'd be
right by you.
surprised how much you can make after 80 years in a factory.
Are you calling my friend a liar?
No lies here, no lies here.
Also, I guess I should point out that the mana waste has a very different currencies in here, because that's not actually true.
Oh, there you are, Barney. Always lightening the load, fixing the mood. We're all friends here. We're good. And no more problems today, I promise. No more problems today.
Is this... I don't even know why I was going to ask. Never mind. I can't see in even if I moved there.
Barney is going to give Cabbage the watch command, and Cabbage is going to get on the table and just watch the room for a bit.
What are the rest of you doing?
I still can't see beyond my own face, so...
Yeah, it looks like there's some doors over here.
There's like a lot of doors over here.
Well, is this one that was open?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't close that direction.
Schnee will, he'll grab the torch that, Barney had thrown,
Oh, yeah, I probably should have picked that back up.
and then he's going to toss the torch into this room.
Yeah, Barney takes the torch from Cabbage.
Sarah, I'm going to listen where I'm at the area up here and then the area back here.
Okay, so first, Barney, you were doing what with Cabbage?
Barney's just going to take the torch that was on Cabbage, because Schnee took the torch that I threw and put it into the other room. And
Okay.
since I'm going to probably leave Cabbage behind for a bit, I'm going to take the torch that was on him, and I'll now carry that one.
Okay. All right, so you have the torch. Cabbage does not. There's a torch in the room. Arashk is listening at the door. Roll me a perception check.
Yep, there's north-facing doors and 2 doors facing south. I will listen and find what is at each.
And by north, do you mean east?
I don't know.
Yeah, because technically north is this direction. West is what would look like north, and east is what would look like south.
Yeah, then west and east with a 14.
Okay, so a 14. You don't hear anything from either direction.
I also don't do anything.
You don't do anything?
Nope, I just wait.
Schnee, what are you doing? You just looking inside that room, the dark room?
Yeah, I'm slowly just going through, so he's going to walk over, pick up the torch that he threw, and just kind of toss it again. Just trying to light the way.
As you walk in here, you can see there's, as you walk around and get more light, you can see there's 2 tables with benches that lie scattered around what appears to be a mess hall. There's decaying food of an indescribable nature sitting on the tables. And at the southern end of the chamber, this would actually be southeast, there is another door.
Looks like a mess hall in here with some ripe food and another door.
Barney, as you head to the back, you see that the room does end, and it is just the 2 tables with benches and the 2 doors leading in.
He's counting his footsteps so that he can make sure the map is of the correct dimension.
Yeah.
And I guess Schnee will take the other torch that he gave, put that out, and then he will just stow it away.
Okay, so the torch that you threw is
Yeah,
out.
I'm just going to pick that up and take it out. Yep.
Okay.
Might take a listen to this door. Hey, Leng, you seem to be the perceptive sort.
Yes. Take a listen.
I'll try as well, but from slightly behind.
24.
Okay, Leng, as you're listening at that door, you can hear what sounds like maybe a hammer on metal.
Oh, okay, like somebody smithing something, basically?
More or less, yeah. It's that same general sound.
Does Barney hear it too? With
What did you
23?
roll? A 23? Yes, you do. You hear it as well.
Oh, so that's a very familiar sound.
Sounds like perhaps they're building something on the other side of this door.
Hopefully it is some replacement parts for Cabbage.
Maybe they're building a mechanical dinosaur.
That would be very convenient.
They've stolen the plans.
I shall hope not.
Should I open the door?
What does your heart tell you?
To open the door.
Okay,
Do you not have a torch, though?
I do not.
I have one. Do you want it?
I do not.
Maybe we should let our friendly bomber with the dog vision take a peek.
Oh, yeah. He'll walk back and he'll whispers, "Oh, Arashk,
I'm on my way.
yeah, there's a door there. The other
Oh.
2 don't want to look into it because we can't see."
I can see. I will take a good look.
Okay, as you guys are scuffling about on the difficult terrain, I want everybody to roll a stealth check.
Ah,
This is not good.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Should
great.
I even roll?
12.
It's going to be a 6 from both Arashk and Barney.
Yeah.
Schnee with a 23. Nice.
Okay, so as you guys approach the door, as Arashk gets into position to open the door, you hear that the sound stops on the other side.
Oh, I'm sure he's just taking a break.
No, it gets very tiring when you're
It is
building.
very, very tiring, yes.
No,
You can't do it for very long, you have to take breaks.
no.
I wouldn't be worried about it. Just opens the door.
Do as the man says.
Do you open the door?
I open the door.
You open the door. Arash, you can see this curving room is a good-sized kitchen, complete with decaying tables, cupboards, and bins. One newer table has what seems like a child's laboratory set up, with broken cups standing in for beakers. You can also see 2 occupants in this room. First, you see a small goblin who appears to be working on some sort of construct creature. And he has turned to look at you and has noticed you open the door, and at that point I need everybody to roll initiative once again.
If I could see, I'd be so happy. But I can't.
Barney, nature finds a way.
They've spared no expense.
All right, so initiatives. Leng.
I rolled a 12.
12. Arashk.
11.
But there will need to be a roll-off for the 2 of them.
Oh, Schnee rolled an 11 as well?
Yeah, they both have a 3.
Okay, roll off and let me know who goes first.
I rolled less.
Okay, so Schnee is an 11, and Arashk is essentially a 10, and Barney.
I rolled an 18.
Ooh, nice.
A lot of good that'll do me.
All right, so this goblin is going to act first. The goblin is going to take a step back and cast a spell. That will be his turn. Next we come to Barney.
Oh, that did not sound very good. But I can't see, so I'm not going to do anything about it. And I will delay.
Okay. After Barney, we come to this mechanical creature who is going to move to be here
Oh, that is a marvelous creature. Look at that.
and is going to make an attack on Arashk. So this will be a 17.
Against my flat-footed will hit.
Ooh, this is not going to feel good. That is 8 points of damage.
Oof.
That is his turn. Next we come to Leng.
It's a Mechanoid. I don't know. We're kind of squished here.
A little bit.
I'll 5 foot step back.
Okay. Would you like to ready any actions?
I mean, if the enemy gets close enough, if he gets close enough, I can swing at him, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Okay. All right. Well, at least it's there. Schnee,
Yep.
it is your turn.
That looked like it hurt. I'm moving back.
Does he actually say that as he does it?
He does. Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Question, it looks like on the image that it has like a pole arm. Is it actually a reach weapon or no?
No, it just says slam. It's just a slam attack, so I don't think there's any reach to it.
And I guess he will ready an action that if it comes within melee range, he will also take a swing. So hopefully it conveniently goes between Leng and I.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Right here.
Yes.
After Schnee, we come to Arashk.
Run away.
Yeah, withdraw.
Okay. So you full withdraw.
Yeah. Where? That's a good question.
Back to the village. That's what Brandon would do. 5 miles? That's nothing.
I would walk 5,000 miles.
We'll go to the other side of the table.
It's like hurdling the tables.
Okay. All right. I'll say with double move that you have enough movement to get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you wouldn't be able to go straight line through the tables. That would take some additional movement, but
Yeah, he could go around. Yeah.
okay.
He has table walking.
On point of order, I'm so sorry to ask for it back right away, but if somebody does have a potion of cure light wounds, I would rather not die. How am I to pay my debts if I am dead, you know? Kind of situation.
Okay. After Arashk, top of round 2, we come to the goblin's turn. He is going to move up so that he can see. What is he going to do? See, it's so stupid that they give him things that are language dependent when he doesn't speak common.
Ah, does he speak Kellish?
It's really dumb. No, he only speaks goblin.
Oh, none of us speak goblin. Ha!
Loser.
He is going to cast a spell. I need Barney and Leng to roll me will saves, please.
Is it an illusion?
It is not an illusion.
That is unfortunate. 16.
Okay. 16 for Barney and Leng.
It is a 21. Wow,
Okay.
nice roll.
All right, so you both pass. No, nothing happened.
Bet you it was color spray.
No, it actually wasn't. Nobody has spellcraft, do they?
I have knowledge arcana.
No, unfortunately, spells in the moment are spellcraft.
Ah,
I do, for some reason.
You do have spellcraft?
Maybe you can't see the guy casting
That's
it.
I
true.
can't see it casting plus. It's like I have spellcraft, but I came from the mana waste, and I can't cast spells myself. So
why do you have spellcraft?
I don't. Well, it comes on. Well, because you have it. I was thinking I shouldn't have put points in it until after I got my spells.
Next is Barney and Cabbage.
Well, Barney's light's gone, so he can't actually see the creature anymore. So he is going to move back here, and he will also ready an action if the creature gets within melee range to make an attack.
Okay.
And then he will tell Cabbage to come up here right behind him, just in case.
Okay. All right, next we come to this creature's turn, and it will clunk forward until it gets to an area where there's a combatant, which is Leng.
Cool. I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Oh no!
Great.
And it will take a slam attack, and for fun, let's use power attack.
Oh, that's not a
Cool.
good thing to have done.
Okay.
This is why monks don't survive to 4th level.
That is going to be a 10 to hit. So
No.
that's not going to hit. And that is his turn. Next we come to Leng. It is your turn now.
Delay until I can see him.
Okay. So if you're delaying, you won't be able to interrupt, but then you would be able to make your full turn. So you could either delay.
Ready.
Okay.
Is what I mean. So like ready to attack him as soon as I can see him.
Okay. You'd only get a standard action readying though. So just one attack. Is that okay?
Oh, I get what you're saying. So like I could delay
Mhm.
and I would get my flurry.
Your full attack. Yep.
Okay, so no, actually I'll delay. I can't interrupt, but I'll delay.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
So you will delay. After you is Schnee.
Schnee.
Now you will 5 foot forward. I see him.
So I guess technically my readied attack would go off.
Yes, because you now can
Oh yeah,
see.
because you have a reach.
A 6 will hit.
6 is
For one.
very much not going to hit.
For 1 damage.
Oh, it is too painful to hit something so magnificent.
Oh.
Schnee will take a hit and probably will regret this.
Ah, don't hurt it.
A 19 to hit for 2 damage.
Ooh.
It is innocent.
Okay. You strike it true, but it doesn't appear to have done any damage.
Oh, this is very bad.
This is gonna really be bad.
Barney's like, I want a mech. I want a mech.
After Schnee, Leng, do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Flurry of blows.
You're the only ones that can hurt it with your D10.
14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Oh, for 4 points of damage.
Okay. You feel like you're not quite fully effective, but you did get some through. You did see that some is chipping off some of the green plates.
Okay.
Either it's a low DR or it's DR monk.
And 20 for 6.
Okay. Again, same deal. Some damage went through, but not all of it.
This is gonna hurt.
Every time it gets hit and the plates on this creature dents, a part of Barnabas's heart gives out.
But why? You can just then equip these plates to your dino.
Ah, but it is such a shame to ruin such a good working thing.
I able to still 5 foot step or no?
You are. Yep. Where you're at is not difficult terrain.
Ah! 5 foot step back.
Okay.
Oh no, stay there.
No,
It's going to come back
no.
to me.
I don't care.
Okay. Next up is Arashk, who looks like he's already planning his escape.
Yeah, I really do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I might die. One move action is all I will choose to take. Is stepping into difficult terrain a problem?
Yes.
Yes.
So I
You can move here
can...
with one move.
There.
Yeah.
We'll go there.
You can just stay and fight.
About that.
Listen, man, you're scared. I'm scared. We're all scared. All right.
It's not exactly about fear. I'm telling you, if you have a potion, I would really use it right now.
This is not the time.
Right, yeah. In that case, I've got to go.
All right. So after Arashk Wait, did you want to do your standard action?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I will choose not to.
Okay. After Arashk, we have the Goblin.
Just throw some fission bombs. It has a low touch AC.
Oh,
Right.
boy.
Yeah, no, I'm out of bombs.
He is going to move up to be closer. See Schnee right around the corner and not move any further. And then he's going to
Oh.
clasp a holy symbol. And I need Schnee and Barney. Let's see. Would that be everybody? So he's basically channeling negative energy.
Awesome.
So that, I think, is 30 feet. So everybody except for Arashk.
So would that affect the constructs as well?
I'm saying no. We can look at that up later. I'm going to say for the moment right now, we'll just say no.
Good.
Because they're not affected by positive or negative energy, so I'm going to say that they're not.
I feel like they probably are, but I don't know if that's true.
I've looked this up, though, and there's a specific cleric archetype and cleric stuff that makes them
that's true.
like take channels, so I'm going to say that they're not. But everybody else would.
Barney rolled an 8.
Schnee got a 15.
Leng rolled an 8.
Oh, man. Okay.
Ooh, 8 buddies.
So Barney and Leng fail. Schnee passes. So, so Schnee will take half of 1, which is what, 1 non-lethal? Is it just 1?
Can you deal non-lethal damage with negative energy?
I don't know. But Barney and Leng will take 1 damage. But I don't know. Half?
Do I just take 1 then?
Yeah, sure. We'll say you take 1.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that plan.
Okay, next we come to Barney and Cabbage.
Ah, trust me, this hurts me more than it hurts you. And then he'll try to hit it again.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
no. So, natural 20 for 22, but the 5 will not confirm. But it is still 5 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you do see some damage go through.
Ah, I'm so sorry. And then he will leave.
Oh, no. Leng's in the dark.
Stop! I'm in the dark!
All right, we come to Clanky's turn, and Clanky only has Schnee near him, so he will roll to hit Schnee with power attack.
Does Schnee not have a torch?
Schnee does.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Could you not have dropped the torch when you moved?
Okay, Schnee, that's an 18.
That's a hit.
Oh gosh, he's dead.
Schnee is gonna die.
That is
He's dead.
5 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead. Permanently.
Schnee is still up.
Still up. It is your turn, Schnee.
Oh, this really sucks. Schnee's gonna full withdrawal.
Okay. Oh, no.
This way. 'Cause
Okay.
that's the only direction I could go. I don't know how far I could go. Well, we mapped out the room, so I think I relatively know. Kind of.
Yeah, no, you know that you can move
Stick to the wall.
backwards quite a ways. Okay. All right. So
Oh, this was difficult terrain anyway, right?
yeah, but
Well,
it calculated and it was 40 feet to get there. So
So I could still technically move.
yeah, you could move one
Further.
further back if you wanted to.
Oh, I want to move 10 further back if I can.
You can't. You'll hit the wall.
Why? Okay, then I will only move to 5. Okay.
This reminds me of that video game. I've never played it because I hate horror games, but there's that video game that you play where it's you only can see through the camera.
Fatal frame.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
no
one.
thanks. But all right,
Oh well, no, you're probably thinking Outcast.
maybe. I don't know. I just
Oh, fatal frame's another one with the camera though.
yeah, there's one where you can only see through the camera, and I will never play that game.
So, Sarah, would you allow me to retcon that I put the torch there? I haven't been thinking about it because it's just a aura
Yeah, sure.
on Barney.
So it's off of Barney now, and
You're a saint.
Yeah, in the square there, you would have just thrown it as he left out, or
Okay.
as he left the room.
okay. All right. Yep. So
Doesn't Cabbage have a torch?
No, I took this one from Cabbage.
Oh.
I do have the lovely glowing hair though over here. This guy.
As he's whipping it around.
anyway, Lang, it is your turn.
Anyway, I guess I'll 5 foot step here.
Okay.
Don't kill it.
I'm going to try to kill it.
Non-lethal
And-
damage.
Flurry of blow. No.
See, the funny thing is that constructs are immune.
A 15
A 15 will hit.
for 6.
Okay, you're doing damage.
He's gonna put it down.
18 for max damage of
Ooh.
12.
Ooh.
And it goes down.
And it's dead.
Okay, so after that second hit, you see it start to spark and sputter as little
Perfect.
crackles of electricity come out and it begins to fizzle. After Leng, we come to Arashk.
I hope they're doing okay in there, Barney. And I will delay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know.
Top of round 4, we come to the goblin, and he yells something out in anger as he watches his beloved Clanky start to spark, and he will draw out a...
Power word kill.
He will draw out a falchion and run up, and he will try to attack you with a falchion.
Fair.
Barney responds just on an intuitive level, understanding what it feels like. Even though he can't understand the language, he hears the thing speak, and he says, "Oh, I understand. I understand."
That is a 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not good.
That is 1 point of damage.
Oh,
And he's down.
And he's down. Next, we come to Barney.
I'm going to act.
Okay.
And he's going to pull out a torch as a move action. Perhaps a bit more light will help. And he'll reach his hand out for Barney to grab it if he wants to.
Does lighting a torch take a full round action?
I'm not lighting it, I'm just grabbing it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you... Oh, it's not my turn. Never mind.
It is your turn now, if that was Arashk's turn. Yep.
So, in that case, Barney... Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to, but I feel like it's a necessary evil. He will give the attack command to Cabbage.
Okay.
And have Cabbage go in and attack the, I guess the goblin, because that's the one that's right in front of him.
Okay.
And Barney can't see to tell him otherwise. So Cabbage will make one attack. That is a 12, which is not going to hit, I don't think.
That's going to miss.
And then Barney will 5-foot step. And what action would it be for me to just take the torch out of his hand?
I'll say just a move action.
Okay, so I still can't light it. I think you have to do a full round action to light a torch, right?
I would imagine, because it requires like a flint and steel technically, so I think even a full round is generous. After Barney, we come to Clanky. So Clanky is going to try to attack Leng again, who's right in front of him.
I don't wanna.
That is a natural 19, so that's
Oof.
gonna hit.
Was he power attacking or no?
He was not. I didn't say it in my head, so I'll say that he was not.
You didn't say it out loud either.
Yeah.
Be weird if she did.
That's what I meant to say. It was neither in my head nor out loud. That is 4 points of damage. I'm sorry, 5 points of damage.
Okay, just
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead and
6
pile
points
it
of
on.
damage.
Yeah, 6 points of damage.
6
Let's round that
points
up
of
to an even
damage.
10.
7 points of damage. Next up is Schnee.
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 Schnee looks fadely into there. He can see it, but there's a lot of darkness between him and tables. Difficult to aim. Schnee will drop his weapon, and in his handy haversack, he will pull out that potion of Cure Moderate Wounds that he found
Ooh.
and drink it. Because I believe searching is a move action and a handy
With
haversack.
the haversack, it just comes at the top, I think.
Well, then I just drinks it. I heal to full.
Okay.
Must be
Yeah.
nice.
That must be nice.
Oh, so, yeah. I wouldn't have to if I hadn't get bombed.
Next up, we come to Leng.
Huh. Save me. He's gonna try and do a flurry of blows against the robot guy.
Okay.
And hopefully take it down entirely. An 8
An 8's going to miss.
and a 23 with a 23 to confirm. How did that happen?
My.
You did less damage on the critical.
Only at level 1.
Roll another d20 just for funsies. Because you rolled a 20 and a 20.
I swear if you destroy this.
I will. Okay, a 5.
Ah.
But
You know, they should at least make it when you're at these low levels. If your base damage is higher than your crit damage, you should be able to take the base
Take
damage.
the base damage. Like, come on. I rolled less for the critical.
Yeah, no. So that has how much damage?
11 instead of 12.
Okay.
That happened at 14th level with our Bard and Rune Lords.
It did.
Yeah, what did you roll on the die? So 5.
He rolled a 2 and a 5
5.
versus a 10.
Versus a 10. Yeah.
It's amazing. All right. So top of round 5, we have the goblin.
Oh, and I'm gonna 5 foot step back.
Ah, convenient. He is enraged at this attack on his good companion. He will try to take down the other's companion. What?
One thing I'd like to bring up, Justin, what is your strength score?
14.
Okay, and a San Setsukan is a 2-handed weapon.
Yes.
So you should be adding 50% of your strength to that.
Oh, you're right.
So all of your +2s should be +3s to damage. So technically the crit would have been 13, just saying.
13 damage.
Yeah, but also all of your other attacks should be +3 instead of +2 because it's a 2-handed weapon.
For the damage.
For the damage, yes. It doesn't do anything to the attack, but...
Okay, I took 2 more damage off. He's still up.
It's still up?
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
Okay. All right, next we come to the cleric, who's going to attack Cabbage.
Oh, don't you dare.
An 11 to hit. So he's just furiously swiping out in pure rage at the slight how dare you attack his companion.
I can't imagine that you would take your anger out on something as magnificent as Cabbage.
Next up is Arashk.
Who will move into the room?
I'm like, he's gonna scat from behind.
Skiddly dee dot boop.
And that's it.
All right, that was Arashk's turn. Next we come to Barney and Cabbage.
So Cabbage will do his full attack against the dude.
Okay.
So the bite, 16. This is against
That
the
will
goblin.
miss.
Darn these goblins. So the claw is a 22.
That will hit.
And the other claw is a 21.
That will hit.
So 5 damage and then 6 damage.
Ouch. So 11 damage total.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then Barney will...
Charge.
I have a reach weapon I can't hit. He will... Goodness, what is he going to do? Because I don't think there's any way for me to move and get within position. I'll move around. Oh, but he can't see. That doesn't... Okay. He can't see. He will ready an action that if either of these squares open up, he'll 5-foot step. Well, I guess he can only 5-foot step here. If this square opens up, he'll 5-foot step in and try to hit something. But
okay.
I don't think he's going to be able to hit because even if he does, there's going to be cover and stuff. So, but that's what he'll do.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Next up is Clinky. So you see Clinky sputtering, fizzling, and all of a sudden, he explodes.
Oh.
I swear if this is electricity damage.
I don't make the rules, man.
I swear, Sarah.
However, Jason, the text says each non-construct creature within 10 feet.
Awesome.
I'm within 10 feet.
I want to point something out. So this, I didn't know if this would come up, but because I chose this archetype to be a clockwork tinkerer and gave the companion the clockwork construct subtype, it has a vulnerability to electricity. So I was worried there for a second that this was going to be very bad.
Yep. So I need, well, I guess my goblin and then Arashk and Leng to make reflex saves. My goblin failed because he has a +0. Oh, wait, no. He passed. I'm sorry. I was looking at the other one.
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Those are both passes. So you will
And
take,
it was a save or nothing, so you're all fine.
you will take half of this, which is
I'll live forever.
pretty juicy.
Probably like a D8.
D10.
Oh, this-
You will each take 3 points of damage. And
Oh, boy.
the goblin will also take 3 points of damage.
that's not bad.
Arash falls unconscious.
Oh, that's not
Yeah, he
ideal.
was at 1.
No, I was at 0. I was disabled.
You were
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I kept not taking standard actions.
It's even better.
There was a chance I just perma-die right there.
Clanky is dead.
Oh, I hope there's something to salvage.
After Clanky, we have Schnee.
Schnee will pick up his sword. I guess he didn't really technically have to. Oh, yeah, because he had the torch in his hand. So he'll pick up his weapon as a standard action, and then he will move I can't tell, Sarah. Are these tables, can I like run through that, or is it all going to be difficult terrain, basically?
Yeah, you'd have to run around it because those tables do present a difficult terrain.
Yep, so I just move. So move action to pick up my sword and move action to move.
Okay.
Sweet turn.
All right, next up we have Leng. You see Arashk fall unconscious beside you. He could be dead, for all you know.
It doesn't really affect me. So I clearly coup de grace him while he's down.
With your
This is-
fist.
With
This
my
is an
fist.
acceptable loss.
Yeah. So I want to pull out the potion and drink it. So what's the move economy for that?
Full round. Well, it's a move action to take it out and then...
Standard to drink. If you were giving it to him, it would be a full round action.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
What is that? 1d8 plus 1?
1.
5.
You'll live forever.
I will live forever. Too bad for the hair guy.
All right, next up is the goblin's turn. He is just frothing at the mouth with anger right now, and he's going to... Let's see, what is he going to do?
Just don't
Yeah.
channel.
He's going to channel. So I need everyone to roll a will save, please.
Oh my goodness.
21 for Barney.
Okay, that's a pass.
14 for Schnee.
I got a 6.
Is
Ooh.
a 15 well.
Okay,
DC's probably only like 13.
the DC is 9, so everyone passed except
that's
for...
a bad DC.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're a cleric with a 6 charisma.
Huh.
So if you passed, you take 2. If you failed, you take 4.
Oof, there goes that potion I just drank.
Still not great. Still not super good.
And we come to Arashk. I need you to roll me a constitution check.
Yeah, let me whisper my roll
Okay.
and roll you a constitution.
Okay. All right. After Arashk, we come to Barney and Cabbage.
Barney will step up here. Can he... No, I'm not going to bother with it. He's going to do a heal check
Okay.
on Arashk.
Okay. Roll heal.
Almost no chance. Holy, natural 20.
Wow.
21. That'll do it.
Oh, I stabilize.
You stabilize. That was a very needed heal check.
My parents always did say to repay fireballs with kindness.
You know what the parents always say.
We have very specific sayings in Alkenstar. And then Cabbage will try to finish the dude off.
Okay.
16, I think, missed last time.
Yep, that's going to miss.
17?
That's a hit. Exactly.
And the 16 on the third attack will miss. So hopefully the 6 damage will do it on that second attack.
That will do it. And it's a good thing
Ooh.
because if it came back around his turn, he has bleed and he could have just made Arashk start bleeding again.
Wait, what? Oh, the spell bleed.
The spell bleed, yes. Not the effect bleed, the spell
Ugh,
bleed.
why would you waste a natural 20 like that?
And with that, again, you have dropped out of combat with Arashk stabilized but unconscious.
Oh, don't worry about him. I've already handled it. He's fine.
I wasn't worried anyway.
Oh, that sounds very... Okay.
Schnee looks over, goes to the body. Maybe this one's got some healing remedies.
Oh, I imagine he would. Barney's gonna go check out the golem.
Okay. So we'll look at the golem first. You're looking at this golem and it appears to be pretty patchwork and it's very crudely patched together. You see that one of its arms appears to have been ripped off and in its place is like a human arm, but just the bones. He has been decorated with all sorts of tribal looking necklaces all made of bones, and he's very beat up and scratched. And at this point he's in a bunch of pieces.
They have made a mockery of this. This could have been a magnificent creature.
You were complimenting me just a minute ago.
Oh, no, the creature itself is magnificent, but what the goblins have done, I assume the goblins have done to this thing, is an atrocity.
More importantly, do they have any useful items on them? Potions or...
Oh yes, I will be salvaging many of these pieces, and he begins taking any little plates and gears and such and putting it in his backpack.
Roll me an appraise check.
All right. 17 for mundane stuff, it would be an 18.
Okay, I'll say that's enough with your expertise of constructs.
Yeah, I did roll a 14 knowledge engineering and a 21 knowledge clockwork or craft clockwork
Okay.
as well.
All right. Not that you will, but you know that these pieces are pretty rare, and to the right buyer, they would be worth probably 75 gold in a larger city.
Oh, perish the thought.
Schnee, you're looking on the goblin, and you can see the goblin's wearing just, plain leather armor like the other goblins. Did have a falchion. Looks to be a very well-made falchion. There is a sack of several coins, and there is a wand.
Well, let's take a look what we got here. Barney, what'd you make of this? He kind of just tosses the falchion in his general direction, probably hitting the clockwork thing as he's trying to ravage it for parts.
I was going to keep that piece.
And then Schnee does what he does best and starts counting the coin.
So I only rolled a 16, I guess 17 appraise on the falchion, so I don't know if that's enough to determine if it is special in any way.
I'll say that you can. It's a masterwork falchion.
This is a fairly well-made falchion. It is small size. I can take it.
I was just going to have Schnee use it, and then I remembered it's small size. So I do not want a letter opener with a really nice crit range anyway.
Okay, well, I shall take it, and I guess I just won't use my light hammer anymore.
Weren't you using the goblin or the horse slicer?
No, I have I originally had a light hammer as my close melee weapon.
And how much coin do we have in that little magnificent pouch?
Okay, do you want to take the time to count it out?
I feel like you're judging me if I say yes, but I'm going to anyway.
No, I'm not judging. I just want to know. So if you take the time, it'll probably take 5-10 minutes. Well, no, I take that back. That's ludicrous. It will take a couple minutes. It's 95 gold.
Maybe there's a potion in here. So he counts them.
Okay.
Oh, found this too, and just kind of tosses the wand. I can spellcraft it?
You have to have detect magic, I thought.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, so why the heck did I even put a rank in spellcraft?
I can do it with Artificer's Eye.
Oh no, I don't have a rank. I'm sorry, that's just it's just a one because of my intelligence. Never mind.
So I can roll an appraise with my Artificer's Eye.
Okay.
12's not going to do it.
Mm-mm.
I apologize, but I don't know exactly what this does.
Can I knowledge arcana it to tell what school of magic it's from?
That's with detect magic.
I don't have detect magic. I don't have any spells.
So you said that was 95 gold in that, Sarah?
Yes, 95 gold.
And there was nothing else on the golem. It wasn't carrying anything of immense value.
No, it was not.
And the really cool looking glaive in its hand doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's just a flavor glaive.
Flavor glaive.
Flavor glaive.
All right, so Schnee will walk over to Arashk. Well, I got a potion here, and it's for sale. How much for it? Kind of like kicks at Arash. 50 gold? All right, hold you to it. And then he will administer the potion to Arashk with an IOU.
You can write it on the cast that I put on him.
Schnee does just that.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Perfect.
So you're...
Just what we wanted.
Paid 50 gold for that.
He's still unconscious, isn't he?
Yep.
His is
For
great.
2 hit points, he's still unconscious.
Was that the one with the floaties?
I don't know how much further we're going to be able to get. At this point, we are not doing terribly well. Well, to be honest, I would actually like to look at this next room, because if there were other enemies, I'm sure they would have come out. So surely this next room is probably safe.
All right, well, let's go take a peek. Arash, stay there. Don't move.
Oh, crap. I go back and I pick up the torch.
Okay, let me give you the torch.
So we drag his body to get off the dim light. That's what Leng does. He drags his body so he has dim light.
The human torch, and by that I mean ifrit torch.
It's amazing. We just like the Empire's, or yeah, not the Empire Strikes Back, where he's just got C-3PO tied around Chewbacca's back. He just does that with a rush. That's amazing.
Yeah, so Barney, looking around, it's just like I described at the beginning. It looks like it was once a kitchen with, now the tables and cupboards are kind of decaying, but there is a newer table. There's one in the corner that has like a child's laboratory, and it's got rudimentary beakers, which are just broken cups.
Gotcha. So all the other tables in here that also have beakers don't actually have beakers?
No, they don't. They're just decaying tools and
Okay.
cups and plates and things.
Is there anything of value in there?
There's not.
It's not even an alchemist lab?
Nope.
Wow, that's a missed opportunity, CEO.
I mean, they literally said child's laboratory set up, so I don't think you're going to find much of value in a child's laboratory with broken cups standing in for beakers.
I just picture it's a Bill Nye the Science Guy kit on the table.
How did he build that?
You find he actually has a paper mache volcano set up on the corner.
I would like to say that Bill Nye is an illustrious scientist from the Manaways. That would be nice.
I like it.
That's Jason's next character.
It's like, oh, I've wanted a set of these since I was a young child.
Bill Nye's human, and it just does not make sense based on age.
Yeah. So, I guess what do we do now? I don't know if continuing would be terribly wise with one of our number down, and Cabbage is quite hurt. I'm somewhat hurt.
I don't feel very well.
I used all the potions that I have, so with the only other one I got here, and he pulls out the bottle of the wine that Barney and him was drinking in the room. This is the only potion I got left. Not gonna heal your health, heal your spirits.
Yeah, and I can't imagine that going back to the fort would be a good idea, because we'd be dragging him along. It might just be best if we rest here for the night.
Well, we can always shut the door here and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looked like this room only had 2 doors, so if we have fewer places that we would have to guard during the night. I mean, Cabbage, I can keep him on watch, and he can survey both doors, and he will set off an alarm if he sees something.
I mean, if you want to have an area with only one door, there was the one tower, that had the nests and things. That had just the one door.
We would have to carry him all the way over there.
Okay, fair enough.
That's another 25 gold.
I was gonna say Schnee's gonna charge him.
Schnee charges to carry bodies. They're heavier.
That wasn't his introduction.
Yeah, that's my thought, is to stay in this room for the night, maybe,
Okay.
and rest. And we can, bring Arashk in.
Fine, I'll go get him. So he'll go and drag Arash's body over.
What time would you say it is?
I think I said you got here in the afternoon, so I will say it's probably around dinner time at this point.
Curious, Josh, what does Arash have freakier on his body?
Oh.
He has got an alchemist kit.
Nope.
Traveler's outfit. Paper candle fireworks. Jumping jennies. A kukri. A light crossbow. Some bolts. And I had potion of cure light wounds on his gun.
What's with all this crap? What's this coin?
Where did he get Lamela armor from?
And for a purse, he's got 4 gold.
Not even worth my time. Alright. He drags him back. Kinda haphazardly. Not with a lot of tender loving care. Probably give him a few bruises, but he gives him a few non-lethal damage. Yep. And just drags him back.
Drags him into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried to check him to make sure he didn't have any Haley potions or anything. He's got nothing.
Ah, okay. Does his hair go out when he's unconscious?
I don't think so. Or you want it to?
He's not a Charmander.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That means he dies.
Yeah, he's not dead. I like to think it's faded more than normal.
Yeah, it's directly proportional to his life force.
Ah,
So Josh doesn't have to worry about telling us his hit points. We can just look at his hair to determine.
Sarah just changes the light that he is emitting.
dim light now instead.
It's barely visible lighting.
Yeah, so my thought is to have Cabbage on watch, and then us just kind of sleep. I did want to ask, how many hours of the adventuring day would you say is left, Sarah, for me to just do some maintenance?
For the adventuring day, I would say 4.
So yeah, Barney will spend the rest of the day doing some general maintenance on Cabbage, and he'll probably be using some of the parts that he took off of the other golem. So now because that golem was emeraldy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now some of Cabbage's parts are cool in emerald.
Ooh, fancy.
Upgrade. And that gives him resistance to fire.
That's not true.
Yep, it does. We talked about
Cannon.
this.
Nope, because that golem did not have fire resistance, so...
But he did have damage reduction.
Oh, I get damage reduction now.
Nope.
That's cool.
You do not.
He had DR.
Your dinosaur could be like Mega Man.
Not how this works.
No, I'm pretty sure it's in the rules.
I like that. Yep.
No.
I'm pretty sure Jason was making the rules. You're talking to the Artificer CEO over here, Sarah.
I made the most obscure rule. If you salvage parts from a different construct, your construct gets one of its abilities.
Okay, now that you're saying that, though, that does sound pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool. I don't know how to implement it correctly, but
Local rule set for Iron Gods. I'm sure there's something.
oh, I'm not reading through that. Like, I'd read through it, but I'm not reading through the entire Iron Gods just to find that.
So we rest.
Okay, you're shutting this door, right?
Yes.
Schnee will request Leng's help in the corner to finish off that bottle of wine.
Oh. I don't really drink, but I will come sit with you.
How can you be Russian and not drink?
Doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean you don't drink? You don't want to know. You're always parched. That's why you couldn't spit the other day. Take a sip of this.
No, thank you. I will pass. I appreciate it, though. It'd be wasted on me. You drink it. It would be wasted on me.
No, I think it would be wasted on Cabbage.
Why don't you drink?
My body is a temple. I do not poison it with such things.
Well, you know that alcohol can be used very much for cleaning.
It's cleaning my palate right now.
I sure it is. It's just personal preference. But I don't want to offend you.
None taken,
It's more for you.
I suppose. Bonnie, do you think this would help your tinker and noggin over there?
Oh, I can't pass up. I drink.
Of course he can't. He's German.
That cabbage will look much better. You built him back with a little finesse. So I guess we just drink the night away and hang out?
Yeah, we get blackout drunk.
Sarah just turned off all the lights.
On a single bottle.
It's a half bottle. We'll drink a bit, and then Schnee will probably play with Blood for a little bit, and then we'll go to bed.
Is that your little squirrel?
Indeed. He's followed me around quite some time. For some reason, he's very attached. More than a critter should be.
Well, I apologize if I accidentally eat him.
How would you accidentally do that?
Schnee gives you the most hardcore, intimidating stare.
But if he got away from him, perhaps I would have accidentally hunted him. I do eat small critters. I am a bird.
You won't take my wine, but you'll eat my squirrel.
No, I'm just apologizing if it happens in advance.
Is that how apologies work?
Okay, so what are the watches you're doing for the evening then?
I mean, Cabbage can just watch.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like, he has the watch trick and he doesn't sleep.
Okay.
Checks out.
He plays Nyan Cat when he sees something. That's the alarm.
I do need Cabbage to roll me a perception check during the night.
Ooh, 21.
Okay, so I'll say that the 21 covers the entire evening. So throughout the night, it's fairly quiet, but at times he does hear commotion. He hears language coming from out the southern door.
Does he alert us to that?
No, the moment one of the doors opens is when he would start blaring Nyan Cat.
Okay.
Got it.
So he hears language coming from outside this door, and then eventually he hears quite a lot of commotion coming from inside this room. And at one point, there's a knock on this door to the west, but the door never opens. There's just knocking, some language, and then shuffling away.
At least they're polite about it.
Cabbage just goes, occupado.
They're like, hey, do you think he's still in there? And it's like, no, his dead body is right outside the door here. Of course he's not going to answer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
They're like, you think he's in there? It's like, no, he's right here.
Clearly
He's dead.
Oh, man. Okay, all right. That's
So
my
you changed
bad.
something up there, Sarah?
His blood splat looks like every other goblin blood splat. Well, if that's the case, then I think that door is
open
going
the door,
to...
I dare you.
So yeah, it is probably a little bit after midnight when Cabbage starts blaring Nyan Cat as this door has opened and someone is peeking inside. And as they peek inside and see you all sleeping in this room, it starts shrieking out a warning to the others. And I'll need everyone to roll initiative.
So, Sarah, have I healed back the level? I haven't healed back
No.
the level plus con yet.
Nope, you're still unconscious.
Schnee likes his beer or his wine. He's got a 4.
What did Barney get?
Barney got a 9.
9. Leng?
A 5.
5. Oh my goodness. I guess it makes sense. You guys are sleeping. So
And one of us is nearly dead.
the alarm goes off. So you guys aren't able to be coup de grace or anything, but you are flat-footed.
Yeah, yep.
Well, one of us could still be coup de grace.
Yep.
That's true. That's
The
true.
one closest to the doors?
The one closest to the door.
Yep.
The one in front is going to draw out a bow and is going to loose an arrow at Cabbage.
Good thing I did some general maintenance.
Yeah. So this is going to be a natural 3, so it doesn't matter.
That's good.
And then he's going to step aside. Next up is this guy who's going to step up and also shoot at the dino. Natural 8, so that's not going to hit. And the guy in the back is going to wait. First up, we have Barney and Cabbage.
Oh, goodness. Cabbage's flat-footed AC is not good. So, Cabbage, Barney will wake up and he'll spend a move action to get to his feet. And, so he can't see even if the tokens were there. But he knows that there is an attack because the door is open. Well, actually, he doesn't know the door is open, but the Nyan Cat is playing. So he will give the attack command, and Cabbage will take 1 bite.
Okay, bite at Red Goblin.
An 18
That will hit.
for maximum 8 damage.
Oh man, you one-shot it. It's
Wow.
dead.
Nyan Cat's still playing, by the way. That's our battle music. Yeah, don't mess with Cabbage when he's blaring out his songs.
Okay.
And then I guess Barnabas will 5-foot step. I don't know.
Okay. Next up, we have Leng.
I can't see anything. So he will delay because he's in pitch black darkness.
All right, so Leng is delaying. Schnee.
See, we did black out. Schnee will hear commotion, and he will try to scramble to grab his bag to try to light a torch, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you can grab your bag, and I'll say you can grab a torch out of it as a move action if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Top of round 2, we have Blue, who's going to 5-foot step and attack the dinosaur. Oh, he had a bow out. Shoot. He will drop his bow, pull a short sword, and attack the dinosaur with a natural 19, tentative critical threat.
That's like the 3rd time you've rolled that against Cabbage. Highly suspect.
And a natural 17 to confirm.
This is crap.
Holy crap.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, because he 5-foot step to get there. So the guy in the back can't really do anything. He'll try to shoot through cover and melee. Pretty sure this can only hit a natural 20, but why not?
Oh, you were close a couple
Nope.
times.
I did not get a natural 20. So it is now Cabbage's turn.
Cabbage will full attack the dude.
Okay.
A 7 will miss. A 6 will miss.
Yes.
And a 13 will probably miss.
Correct. All 3 of those miss.
And Barnabas will pull out a torch.
Okay.
And he can't light it yet, so that's his turn.
Okay. Leng, it's back to you.
I do much the same.
Grab a torch.
No, I don't have a torch. So
Oh, you don't?
I
Oh,
Nope.
you're just delaying
So-
until you can see.
Yep.
Okay.
correct.
Schnee, it's your turn. You can use your turn to light the torch if you would like.
I don't know. Pitch black is kind of my thing now. Yes, I will light the torch.
Okay. So use your full round action to light the torch. And now we're back to Blue, who will attack the dinosaur. This will be an 18 to hit.
That will miss.
Oh, nuts. Okay. And then he will 5-foot step, and then Green will now shoot. Still in melee, I think, technically. Although he's around the door, I don't think.
No, yeah, they're not in melee.
Okay, so this will be an attack with a bow, which is a 15, so that's going to miss. And we're back to Barney and Cabbage.
Cabbage will move up.
Okay.
5 foot. And he'll full attack him.
That technically is a move action
Why?
because you're stepping into difficult terrain. So you can make one
Okay.
attack.
Fine. He misses with a 10.
Okay.
Barney will finish his turn lighting a torch and 5 foot step here.
All right, we come to Leng. You have some sight now. Still can't see quite out the door, but you can see at least in front of you.
Yeah, I'll just which door were they coming in through? This one over here or this one up here?
This one up here, this eastern or western door.
All right, so he'll like move here.
Okay.
And then pull out his shibbly doodop.
Okay. His shibbly doodop is in his hand.
Yep. His Sansetsukan. And yeah, that'll be his turn.
Okay. All right. Next up, we come to Schnee.
Now, remind me, any character that wears medium or heavy armor needs to not have that on when they sleep, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
So Schnee, similar to my other character, Jessup, charges in with no pants.
That's fantastic.
His armor is his pants?
Yes.
That's all there is. He tries to avoid crotch shots. But anyways, he will run in with his weapon drawn. Barney, move your bloody dino so I can get a hit in.
Okay, so is that your turn, Schnee?
Yeah, I'm just going to ready then. Oh, because I already moved, I can't. Well, I'll just ready in action if for some reason enemy moves adjacent to me, and I'll hit it. But
Okay. All right, we come to Blue. Blue is going to continue to attack Cabbage. So with a short sword, this will be
Don't do
a
it.
14, so it's going to miss. And then Green will attack with the bow, which is a natural 3, so it didn't matter. Now we come to Cabbage.
So Barney will step back here and he will spend his action directing Cabbage to move. And by move, I mean 5 foot step.
Okay.
And do a full attack.
Okay.
So a 6 to bite, a 20 to claw,
Yes.
and a 19 to claw.
Yep, both of those last two will hit.
The first claw did 4
Okay.
damage,
Still up.
and then the second claw did 3
That's
damage.
just enough to put him down.
And then Barney will say, "There you go, Schnee, you have clear line of sight."
5 feet in front of me. Yes, I do.
Yep.
Next up, we come to Leng, which, fun piece of information with linguistics is your Sansetsukan. San is the Japanese and Chinese word for 3. So 3-piece staff.
Oh, that's cool.
3-section staff.
Yep.
Cool.
Sansetsukan.
Yeah.
I will move action there.
Okay. You
That's all.
move action there. Now we come to Schnee.
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 Runs out here pantsless. Can't see. Runs up pantsless and smacks him.
Okay.
Attempts to. 5.
That'll do it.
I feel like anytime I attack and it's an atrociously low number, I get like max damage, and whenever I actually hit, I always get a nat 1 for a
Yeah.
swap and 2 damage.
Yeah.
That is the definition of Murphy's Law.
So a 5 is going to miss. It is now the Green Goblin's turn. He's going to take a swipe at the pantsless ranger.
Didn't he have a bow? He's got to drop it and then draw it and then take a swipe.
Oh, yeah, he does. But it doesn't matter
I mean,
because
he can still do it.
yeah, he dropped his bow, drew his short sword, and rolled a natural 5, so he missed.
With Schnee's natural agility with no pants, he dodges. Nothing holding me back.
Next, we come to Barney and Cabbage.
Cabbage will step up.
Okay.
And try to kill him.
Okay.
22 for 5.
Ooh, okay, he's still up.
23 for 6.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And then a 16 for 3 on his lifeless
Just
corpse.
for good measure, he's doner than done.
Dish kebab now.
And you guys are hitting your stride. These goblins are nothing.
It went much better that time. It's good that I was doing some repairs. You know, with that many bodies, we could probably pile them up in front of the door and then they wouldn't be able to open it. There's like 6 of them out there.
Schnee looks to try to sheath his weapon, realize that he can't in his tighty whitey, so he will walk back into the room to drop his weapon. To then, Leng, come out here, help me grab these bodies. And then he will start dragging, I guess, the bodies in front of the door.
Okay.
Barney can actually help. He has a drag of 875.
Sarah, does the door open in or out, I guess, when we're in the room?
It's like a Japanese door, so it just slides into the wall.
So it does nothing. So it does nothing. having all the bodies.
No,
It's a futuristic door. There's actually just a pad that you click
right.
and it'll slide open.
you fools. There's a keypad. I would imagine that it opens inward.
Okay, so if we pile the bodies, then they can't open it. Yeah. Yep. So we'll do that. We'll pile the bodies on the inside to make it tougher for them to open that door.
Ew.
So they can conveniently open the door from the other side.
Yeah, so we put all the bodies in front of that door, and then this time I'll have Cabbage stand watch directly in front of this door so that they have to move 300 pounds of metal if they want to open that one.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
That was good work there, buddy. Good job, Gabby. And then Schnee will put out his torch, and he will just plop back down and go to bed.
Yep. And then this time the alarm will be Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Classic. Classic. Perfect.
Perfect.
I love that he's basically just a karaoke machine.
Yeah.
Is it still Rick in this universe? It's gotta be, right?
I feel like instead of singing, it just makes like squawks and screech sounds like the Raptors do in Jurassic Park.
Just very robotic.
Yeah, it's 8-bit. It's an 8-bit version.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's really good.
Okay, so for the rest of the evening, there's no more disturbances. Cabbage doesn't even perceive anything from outside. It's quiet for the rest of the night. So you all do wake. You think it's the morning. It's hard to tell, but you get your level plus your con.
Yes, and not everyone wakes up.
You're still down?
He was down like 6 HP.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yep.
Yeah, I was checking his sheet. I was like, oh man, is Arash going to die?
The ones that we took out, did they have any potions?
No.
On them?
They were all just regular goblins with the same leather armor, short sword, short bow, light
this
wooden
was
shield.
an opportunity for you to fudge things. You could have said that they had a potion of cure critical wounds.
Jason, you don't do that for us in Iron Fang, so I'm not doing that for you in this
Just
module.
because I don't do something doesn't mean that you can't do something.
Why am I being punished for you two?
This is just a fun dungeon crawl. There should be potions everywhere.
No. Fun dungeon crawl that has complete darkness outside of a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, not a good start.
Yeah.
Some of our characters die here. We'll be back to Iron Fang before we get back to this session.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So, I think at this point we might be in a position where we have to keep fighting until we find a potion. I don't know what else to do.
I think we'll find the potions on the higher CR encounters.
So, question. The appraise is once per day to spellcraft?
Okay.
Or is it not? I don't roll spellcraft very much. Identifying an item, it's once per day, right?
Yes, it's once per day. So I believe that you
Okay.
could roll that again today.
I'm gonna fail it.
I could try to aid. And also, GM, I, for some uncanny reason, am going to take favorite enemy goblinoids today. Just cuz.
Okay.
For no specific reason.
I feel like it, yeah.
Yeah, just a random choice.
Random. Alright, so I will attempt to aid on appraise.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks, Barney. Oh, snap crackle, new day! Nat 20.
Okay.
For an aid of +2.
Yeah, so that would get my roll to a 17.
17. All right. I'm going to give it to you. It's probably not raw, but I'm going to give it to you. It is a wand of Cure Light Wounds with 20 charges.
I think it's DC 16, right?
Is it? Okay.
Because
Yeah.
Cure Light Wounds is a first level spell.
Yep.
So it'd be 15 plus 1.
I thought it was caster level for some reason, but it's caster
Well, caster
level
level would
1.
still be 1.
You craft wands at first caster level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I didn't even need to give it to you. You earned it. Way to go. Wand of Cure Light Wounds with 20 charges.
This is a Wands of Cure Light Wounds. Now that we have that, we should be good.
Who could use it?
No spellcasters.
I mean, the ranger spell list has cure spells on it.
Yeah, the ranger should be able to.
Under the rules, so spell trigger items can be used by anyone whose class can cast the corresponding spell. This is the case even for a character who can't actually cast spells, such as a 3rd level paladin.
Okay. So then you should be able to.
I haven't done that before. Makes sense to me. Picks it up. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just like whack him on the forehead with it.
He does. Like, Schnee doesn't know, and he just kind of like thwacks him.
And the innate natural affinity you have does activate the magic.
And that's for hitting me with a fireball.
It wasn't a fireball that would have killed you all. It was just a bomb.
It felt like a fireball.
Not to be a real stickler, but technically, did I sleep in armor? So technically...
You're fatigued.
I'm certainly not going to recommend any of us have stripped you.
Funny you should ask that. You wake up, you're not fatigued, but you also have no armor or gear, and for some reason, my haversack is slightly fuller.
It's apt payment.
Don't worry, I will be far more careful with my bombs, and like I said, Schnee, Barney, I'll make it up to both of you. You saved my life here. I do not forget these things.
Oh, you might want to take a look at your cast there.
50 gold pieces, I see.
Yeah, I made the cast.
Really poor cure potion I gave you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes, don't worry. I will not charge you for the cast.
No, it's fine. I'll write it down.
I'm pretty proud of the cast.
And he pulls out a little journal. All right. Don't you know I'm good for it. Schnee, I owe you 50 gold.
Arashk awakens to a pantsless Schnee healing him.
You also smell a horrible smell of corpse bodies that are piled up behind you.
They haven't started decaying yet.
Well, goblins don't smell good in the first place, so dead goblins probably smell even worse.
This is true.
Yeah, so, well, I guess we're all good now.
Well, hey, who knew I could do a fun trick like this?
Yeah,
Can we just find more of these? Just make things easier.
yeah, it would. We'll have to go looking for them.
If Cabbage just wants to literally kill everything, so we don't have to, that'd just make it even easier.
Yeah, I mean, that would be good. And he's all green now, so, yeah.
I'm happy to be alive, and I think that we are okay to keep going. Yes.
Good. Yeah, so Barney will take the first hour of the day doing his morning maintenance, which
Okay.
he has to do.
So will I. Getting myself some more bombs.
Yeah, I was curious, where do you get the flasks for those?
Oh, they're just included in mundane materials.
So you just have an unlimited number of flasks and mundane materials?
Yep.
Yeah, if you look up The Alchemist, it actually says that the components for a bomb are equal to the valueless components of spells.
So it's like the spell component pounds, it's just is in there.
Yeah, you just pick up stuff. The other thing too that's different from the bombs, and you might be thinking about them, is that they're extremely volatile. And it's not like he's just got like grenades in his pocket. They like when he mixes them, they're about to blow up as he throws them. So a lot more chaotic than you might think.
Well, yeah, and then I guess I would do my favorite enemy when Barney does his stuff with Cabby.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to just have you mention that, Brandon or Jason. So with the ranger, one of the things that was altered was the favorite enemy and favored terrain. So how does that work now for this Unchained ranger?
Yeah, so I think probably the primary change of the Unchained Ranger is just that the favorite enemy is flexible on a day-by-day basis. So every morning you kind of like choose your favorite enemy, and it's kind of like you're studying up on what you expect to be going up against that day. And as you level up, like the bonus increases just like normal favorite enemy, but instead of getting a second favorite enemy at like 5th, 10th, and 15th and so on, you get a second choice at 8th and I think a third choice at like 15th or something. It's the same scale that like a hunter gets its aspects, animal aspects. And each of the favorite enemies is just flexible. So that way you don't have to worry about a ranger that one day is ludicrously powerful and then the next day is really underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to also worry about like choosing a favorite enemy and being like, oh, well, that's not going to come up.
Okay, so you guys take your time to do your daily or your morning duties.
Yeah, I guess once we're all ready, Barney will look to them and be like, so, do you want to go out this other door then and continue looking around? I wouldn't be surprised if the goblins that ambushed us last night was the last ones. If there were more, then I imagine they would have come after us again. So we might be able to just go around and map out the floor and be done with it.
Sure hope there's more. Kinda ready for him today.
Well, we shall see.
All right, so you guys open this door to the south, and Barney and Cabbage enter first. And Barney, you can see, not very far, Cabbage can see that this curving hall has been very badly damaged, but there are intact doors to the east. There's double doors to the west, which seem to head towards the core of the tower. And then there's a door to the south. And then there's a path with rubble, like a mound of green glass rubble, and a tunnel which you might surmise leads outside.
Does anyone have any preference on where to go first?
No.
We can open these doors, I guess.
Okay, so you want to open these doors?
Oh, that might have been a mistake.
So you open the doors and you see inside the core of the spire, just jutting straight up with stairs that also lead up and around.
Do you think it's radioactive?
The heck is radioactive?
My immersion is ruined.
What is this nuclear fusion you're talking about?
Go and touch it and tell me if you feel anything.
Okay,
I'm kidding. No, don't do it.
fine.
Don't worry. I have a Geiger counter. On Cabbage, so he'll let us know.
It just makes clicking sounds.
So the stairs lead up.
Yeah, the stairs lead up, and you can see that this area, unlike everywhere else, is actually fully lit by this pulsing green glow coming from the spire.
I feel like up is the wrong direction.
At least we got some natural light. Somewhat natural, I guess.
Yeah. Do you guys want to keep going this way or look in the other doors first?
Might as well clear this floor out first, I believe.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's clear the floor.
And I guess we can open this door down here.
Okay.
I don't know if one of you want to go first. Or me go first? I go first. Okay.
You open this door and you can see inside there's a plush human-sized bed in this chamber, along with a table holding a bone scroll tube and jars filled with eyeballs, claws, and teeth. Various automaton parts lie scattered around.
Oh, this is good. We should have rested here.
You selected the room.
He starts picking up parts and putting them in his backpack.
Okay. You grab the automaton parts.
I'll use these.
Well, Schnee looks at Leng. We're gonna be here a while.
7 hours later, after he's picked up everything. Well, this was fun. Is there anything else in here that was of use?
You see there's a scroll tube on the table, and then there's jars with eyeballs, claws, and teeth, if you want those.
If I Artificer's Eye, are these magic? I rolled an 8, so don't tell me.
Okay. I won't tell you.
There's some scrolls here. Perhaps we should keep them just in case.
Schnee will open the scroll case, I guess. What's in 'em?
If you open the scroll tube and pull it out, it's a sheet of parchment on which is drawn a complicated sigil in iridescent green ink. Anyone that has linguistics or knowledge arcana can roll.
I have both. Let me see which one's better.
Roll's the highest one.
Wow, that's a 3 on the die. That's fun.
Nice.
Yikes.
Can he roll the other one?
Sure, roll knowledge arcana. Why not?
Yay!
Wow.
Nope, so
Nice.
9 on linguistics and an 8 on knowledge arcana.
Awesome.
We're so bad at this game.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's fine. We don't need to know what they are. They're not important, I'm sure.
It's not important. I'll take a look at it later.
But it looks like we probably should keep it just in case. It might be like a key to something.
Looks pretty special to me. Lang, you look to be a well-educated sort. Why don't you hold on to it?
Ah, I'll put it in my backpack. He'll shove it in his backpack, I guess. Unknown scroll.
Yeah, so there's only one more door, and then the tunnel that goes to who knows where. It looks like maybe it goes outside, but it's hard to tell. I guess I open this door.
You open this door, and if you step inside, you can see this room is full to bursting with a motley collection of cots and other furniture cobbled from scraps of wood and cloth. The stench of rotting food is overpowering, and there is a door to the west.
There's another door in this room. Looks like this perhaps was their barracks or where they slept or something.
As you walk by this bed, you can see there is a hunk of cheese in the bed that is very foul smelling.
Oh, I don't know if I would touch that.
It's probably brie.
And then if you open this door, this leads into a similar area to where you were before. It just loops back around to where you were before.
I finally managed to map out this fairly well. Oh wait, did we never open these doors?
You never opened these doors.
We never opened these doors. Okay. The map is almost done, but we have more doors. And then that tunnel, and then we're good. I opened the north one first.
North one is locked.
Is locked. I'm going to have to try to open it. Give me a second. Actually, I can take 20 on this. I take 20 on this disabled device.
Okay. All right. So you take 20 with your lock-picking tools.
26.
And it does click, and you can tell that you were able to unlock it.
What's in here?
In here, you can see there's rows of wooden racks on the walls that hold ramshackle collection of rusty blades, scraps of armor, and warped arrows. All in all, if you look around, you can find 6 small dog slicers and 6 small horse choppers. Everything else is rusted and not worth anything.
Looks like an armory.
You know, I was thinking about it. If I strap 2 of the dog slicers on either side of Cabbage's head, it will be like horns.
Ooh.
It would be like a bull. Could be a bull dinosaur.
Nah, fantastic idea.
And then if he charges, he gets more damage.
Is that how that works?
Yes, I think so. It should be.
Smarter than me.
Oh, it looks like these doors go into that same room.
Okay, so you open these doors, and stairs wind downward to the right, circling around a glowing wall of semi-translucent green stone. It seems the Aslanti Tower was built around a core of some other material, a spire within a spire. And I need y'all to back up because there's people in here.
Oh,
So get back.
where do you come from?
Goblins!
Where did he
Hold
go?
on, I can't. No!
As you open this door, you see 2 goblins at the ready. They appear to be guarding the stairs downward. And as you open the doors, they give a shout and rush forward to attack. I need you to roll initiative.
Oof, nat 1 on the initiative.
That's a stark difference there.
Wow, nat 1 followed by a nat 20. Gotta love it. Classic.
All right. Barney and Cabbage.
So I rolled a natural 1 for a 3, but that ties Arashk, so I rolled a 20 for the reroll.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Leng.
21.
21. Schnee.
Nat 20 for 23.
Ooh. What's your bonus?
Crap, that's not good for you guys. +3.
Okay. First up is the green guy with their +6 initiative.
Holy crap.
Wow.
He
Wow.
will, yeah, their only feat is improved initiative. Go figure.
Hey, Cabbage has that. Not that it helps him at all.
Yeah.
Why did you give that to him?
I didn't. One of the clockwork things is swift reactions, which gives them lightning reflexes and improved initiative.
Jason, for this, I would allow you to roll the higher initiative just for the future.
Yeah, but Cabbage can't act until I give him a command.
Right,
so.
but I'm just saying that Barney could take Cabbage's initiative. I'm fine with that.
You will regret that.
Okay.
I hadn't even anticipated that.
Barney suddenly just got improved initiative as a feat.
We're just breaking all the rules. We're having a good time. All right. First up is Green, who's going to rush forward and strike out at flat-footed Arashk. See if we can kill him again
you're going
today.
to go down again.
No, it's a 9.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
That'll miss.
Don't worry, I will go down this time.
Next up is Schnee.
Schnee will pull out his sword, and then he will... Barney, out of the way! And then he will ready in action to 5-foot step and slash at one of them.
Okay.
Probably green, but we'll see if blue moves.
Okay. All right. Next up is Leng.
It's definitely going to move before I do.
He will ready to move, if possible, into the room.
You could move to be right here. Hmm?
Oh, I'd really rather not. Yeah. Really would rather not.
Okay. All right. So you're readying to move. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
After you is Blue. He's going to step up and swipe at Barnabas.
I figured.
That is a 12 against flat-footed.
Somehow that misses.
Oh, darn it. I got excited.
I have a flat-footed of 14. Oh, because I'm small.
Darn it. Okay. Now it is Barnabas and Cabbage's turn.
So Barnabas will drop the torch so that these guys remain illuminated, and then he will turn around and say to Schnee, I think I found some goblins for you, and then he will withdraw into that room.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that readied action goes off.
Yep. Move in, and I will attack the one that tried to attack my friend.
Okay. The blue one. Not the blue one.
Well, could have been the green one. You don't know. Maybe I'm friends with the bomberman over here. Yeah, it's the blue one.
Okay.
Shh, Nike 7. And that's with my favorite enemy, amazingly. This dude sucks.
So I want to point out, I think that's the 5th time you've rolled a 3 on the die.
I am rolling garbage, even in my healing checks.
because you rolled a bunch of 5s. And this time it's a 7 because you got the bonus. But
Yeah. All right, so that was Schnee's turn. Barney, did you want to finish your turn?
nah. I'm good.
Okay. Arashk, it is your turn.
Turns out being able to choose your favorite enemy, not all that bad.
No.
Doesn't make you OP at all.
I'll 5-foot step, spend a swift action to split up my bombs so they won't do splash damage.
Okay.
Ah.
And throws him a Schnee.
And we'll throw one of them at the goblin. I think I might provoke anyway.
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Because this is a corner, so melee attacks, you have cover.
Yeah. So I'll hit the blue one.
Yes.
It would be firing into melee.
Yeah, firing into melee.
So -4 to this, but it is
Haha.
resolving against touch, which apparently is not.
Oh,
Ooh,
gosh.
Okay. So 18
Natural 19.
plus any covers that you want to provide.
Oh, yeah. That just barely hits. Not really, but yep, that hits.
Then we will roll a d4 +4, and it only hits this one.
Yeah, no splash damage.
6 damage.
Okay. All right, is
What?
that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's at 0.
All right. Next up, we have Green Goblin, who will,
The Green Goblin.
yeah, he will attack Schnee with his sword. That is a 16.
It's exactly my AC.
Yes.
Oh.
I want a bit of this action. 4 points of damage. Nice.
And he's down.
He's down. And after him is Leng.
Like there's some goblins over there.
Am I able to fit in this square?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you will provoke.
from blue. But it's a 6, so you're good.
And he'll take a swing at. Has one of them taken damage?
Yeah, the blue one has.
So at blue.
Mhm.
That is a 12.
That'll do it.
That will miss.
Yeah. No kidding.
All right, and we come to blue, who will take an attack at Schnee. Come on, baby, roll a 20.
It's going to be a 14.
It's going to be a 13.
Ooh, that was close.
It's going to miss. And he falls unconscious.
I don't know why you're rooting against me. I literally haven't done like anything.
All right, so.
Have I hit anything?
Yeah, see? He died.
He knocked himself out. I'll have to look back. I don't know if I actually hit anything this entire session.
Oh, yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah, you were hitting the golem.
Yeah, but did I do any damage? I did like 2.
Yeah, you did.
Listen, let's not split hairs about whether somebody's doing damage. It's the hit that counts.
Barney and Cabbage, it's your turn.
Barney will step up and he will direct Cabbage to attack, which will be
Provoke to get there?
if you think so.
I do.
Okay.
Is there a reason why I shouldn't think that way?
No,
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to do it. 18?
that will miss just barely.
Are you serious? Goodness. All right. You guys at your level 1 AC, I'm never going to let you level up.
I just want to point out I could make a level 1 fighter with well over a 22 AC, but I didn't.
Quit flexing and roll your attack.
It's not a flex, it's just a reality.
It's a 20 to hit for 7 damage.
That's Jason's flex, and that one goes down.
Yeah, my flex is that I could do this, but I chose not to.
Weird flex, but okay.
All right, and as Cabbage bites out at this goblin, he crumples to the ground, and the spire looms in front of you with stairs leading down into pitch black. And that is where we will pick it up next week.